Yo, everybody, good to see you. Hope you're all having a good day. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football size moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, sometimes a live 2D rigging streams, and today is one of those drawing streams. We're going to be continuing with the Yu-Gi-Oh art piece. Do I still have it under the art category? I think I should still have it under the art category. I hope y'all enjoy your day. Hope y'all enjoy your stay. And happy Sunday. I hope y'all enjoyed your weekend, and I hope you, what's the word I'm looking for? I hope y'all enjoyed it for what it was. Whether it was going to a club, hanging out with friends, going to a party, hanging out by yourself, going for a walk, or spending several hours playing Crypta the Necro Dancer. Totally not biased on that one. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been frozen. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Bundle up with blankets. Nothing but blankets. Maybe set fire to the house. I don't know. By the way, that last one's a joke. Don't set fire to the house. I see you with the match. Put it down. Put it down. Okay, good. But yeah, good to see you there, Tiefling. Ryu, Tron, Spock, Destroyer. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's good. Too late? Well, at least you... Okay, you have two options now. Since you set fire to the house, you have two options now. You can either stand outside of it and be warm for a day, or you could stay inside it and be warm for the rest of your life. That was a dark joke. I apologize. But yeah, there you go. It's spreading. Get out of the house. Call the fire department. I'm setting fire to the basement. Good. Make sure all the lampies stay in the basement when you do. But yeah. Let's give a shout out to a couple folks right quick. Let's give a shout out to Imatron. If you haven't checked out Tron, I highly recommend that you do. Very, very chill games. They play a good variety of stuff. They also make a lot of art. If you're a fan of art, that's a good place to go. And go check out Destroyer. My brain is fried. They play a lot of top-down shooters, they play a lot of top-down strategies. They play a lot of shooters. I highly recommend checking them out as well. And if you've looked at a bunch of their emotes, you may or may not have seen some of them drawn on this channel. So go check out the Destroyer. And if you want some really, really cool emotes, like swinging a chair at somebody, go check out Destroyer. Or go subscribe to Destroyer. Go support them. The lamping hour? I don't know what you're talking about. What lamping hour? Time for another no congregation, no culting. You know what? Set fire to the basement. Set fire to the basement. I highly recommend it now. Sunday is often a day for religion. Rule number 1. No religion. I had to brawl with a rival tiefling. Oh yeah, Narissa, yeah. Fair enough. Let's see. I forgot to ask, due to being distracted, did you have a good birthday this year? That didn't happen yet. My Sunday My Sunday, I went to a buffet, now just finishing doing laundry. Nice. That sounds like a pretty good day. What kind of buffet, if you don't mind me asking? What kind of food? No, the joke got quite right for a couple hours. Ah, gotcha. Set it on fire again. May or may not have been made by a certain moth. Yeah. Exactly. I don't know who made that animation, but the animation looks great, but I'm pretty sure the artist sucks. Now, before anyone says, Lampy, why would you say such a cruel thing? That's actually pretty messed up. I'm gonna get the Google document ready. Don't worry. I can talk smack about that artist all I want. Because it's me. Hey, Lampy. Yo, Ro, welcome on in. How you be? Let's give a shout out to the road. Go check out Radugi. I highly recommend that you do. They play a good variety of games. Very, very awesome people. We gotta get that Risk of Rain 2 one of these days. I know that I shouldn't be the one saying that because I I've missed it a good number of times. Well, actually, how many times did I miss it? It was only once, right? Maybe? I want to say... No, I feel like... I gotta find a time. I gotta fix my sleep schedule and then get into that Risk of Rain again. But yeah, I'm glad that you like the art. If you thought it looks good now, just wait till it's finished, because we still got a bit of ways to go. Risk of Rain 2, great game. It is a great game. Love that game. Especially with that new DLC that came out. That DLC was so stupidly fun. Buffet had yakisoba station and lots of grilled meats. I don't know why. The moment I saw grilled, I thought cheese. Might be propane powered. I'll tell you what. We got plans. It is really fun. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. We call it cheese toasty. Wait, what do you call cheese toast? Oh, the grilled cheese. Oh, I didn't know about cheese toasty. I always just saw it as grilled cheese. All right, so what are we doing now that we got the image onto the screen? What on earth are we going to do to make this more menacing? I'm gonna tell you what it is right after these messages. Yo, Jira and Seven, let's give a shout out. Wait, actually I could do this. Hey, Seven, you want to give Jira a shout out? All you gotta do is put exclamation point Jira. In the meantime, I'm gonna give a shout out to Seven. Thank you there, Seven. And everyone stopping by from Seven and Jira's stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams. Sometimes I like to do rigging streams, and today is one of those drawing streams. We're going to be working on the Yu-Gi-Oh art piece once again. We got the design and the atmosphere going. Now we just need to fix it up by adding a foreground and a background for this figure. Hope you all enjoy your day. Hope you all enjoy your stay. And if you got to take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. Folks, go check out Seven. Go check out Jiro. Both of them, awesome people. Jiro, yeah. Go pay the Jiro tax. Go pay the shadow tax. Because Jiro deserves support. All of that good stuff. Also, DJ Rex, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're Lampy now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Also, go show some support to Seven. They've made many a grilled cheese. Speaking of grilled cheese, we were just talking about one of those not too long ago. Folks, Seven over here has turned a running gag practically into their brand. The running gag was about grilled cheese. Now, at what point does a grilled cheese stop becoming a grilled cheese and just becomes a regular sandwich when you put stuff into said grilled cheese? That joke went on for so long that it just they started converting other people into grilled cheese, and now they are the definitive grilled cheese. So go check out the grilled cheese 707 or 171, and go check out the Jiro. Both of them really awesome people, really cool streams, very funny times. Go pay the shadow tax. I would say pay the cheese tax too, but somebody, hey. Oh, right, I forgot I gotta add this. Hold on a minute. I don't like to cheat people out of their stuff, so we gotta make sure that this plays properly.
Lampy moth tax.
Yeah, whatever. Save your money. Thank you for the bits there, Jira. Eventually? Yeah, eventually Seven's gonna get that affiliate, and then people can start paying the cheese tax. I can't wait. Also, welcome on in there, John. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. What if you cheese the grill? That's a good question. Then you're gonna just have some melted burnt... Actually, you're gonna have burnt cheese on your grill forever. And you might have to throw the entire grill out after that. When you have more than just, or let's see, when you have more than just chess, small exceptions. Wait, are we talking about chess now? I thought we were talking about cheese. Also, Jared, thank you for the 25 stream streak. Holy moly, 25? That's a lot. Nice? Yeah. I'm not part of the raid, but hi, Lampy. Yo, John, how you be? Hope things are going well. Hope things are good. Moth. No, moth. Oh, wait, well, actually, yeah, moth is fine. All right, let's see. Me and the boys ran a full gauntlet of the DLC one day. We spent 5 hours on it. Same. Honestly, same. Like, once you get to those new characters in Risk of Rain, it's hard not to put them down sometimes. Like, you got the dude that summons all the drones, and then you got the bag dude. You could troll your friends with the bag because, fun fact, you could put when you're using the drifter, you could put anything in that bag. Shrines, enemies, items, your homies. I kid you not, that last part is actually true. I'll eat it anyways. Good for the iron levels. You know what? Fair enough. If you could eat a grill, you could dodge a ball. Wait, no, that's not how it works. You know what? Fair enough. Anyways, Lampy, what would Quee say about you saying the Mushroom Scholar is the best skin? They're gonna talk so much smack to me. They're gonna talk so much smack and tell me how I'm wrong and say how they're disappointed. And I'm still gonna sit there and say that the mushroom skin is the best one. Why? Because it's funny looking. It's a funny skin. I would play the mushroom skin if I played Scholar more often. But I've just been on that Revenant. I've just been stuck on that Revenant build. For real, Bag Dude is my new main. Honestly, I don't blame you. That is honestly fair and reasonable. Just to chat in general, anyone know the movie Fantasia? Doesn't the light on the talons look like Chernobog's hands scooping the souls on the bald mountain flame? I haven't seen Fantasia in a long time, and I know exactly which one you're talking about. That one demon's just having fun on the mountain until the light shines again. Or when the bells start ringing and he's like, okay, time to be a mountain again. It's time to go home. Yeah, I could see that. Speaking of which, alright, so what we need to do right here, we need to make a new layer. We're going to call this floor. I need to remember how to spell floor. It's with 2 O's, no E. Yo, Bimini. Welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Let's see. Steal the chest and hide... Oh, and hide them. You know what? That's pretty messed up, but that's also pretty funny. I forgot you steal the boxes. Just run off with them. Never seen it? Ah, you're missing out. If you're a fan of animation or if you're a fan of art, Fantasia is a good movie to watch. The only dialogue you get from that movie is the dude that's explaining everything. Like, explaining what the next little animated musical is going to be. And when I say music, well, should I call it a musical? No, maybe. I mean, there's no words in it. Would no words be counted as a musical? And it is a good movie. I agree. They got so many... There's so many parts of that movie. Like, there might be some parts that you're not too big of a fan of. There might be some parts that you really, really like. They got some dark scenes. They got some trippy scenes. They got, of course, the classic Mickey Mouse one. They got all sorts of stuff. Akunama, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out. What were you up to? Hope things were going well. Hope things were good. Folks, go check out Akunama. Or Akudama. I don't know why I kept saying Akudama. But yeah, go check out Akudama, BT. Really cool people, really awesome streams. And everybody stopping by from Aku Streams. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized model. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes I like to do rigging streams. And today is one of those gaming streams, drawing streams. Today we're working on the Yu-Gi-Oh art piece. We're gonna make a background for this thing, a background, a foreground, all that stuff. And if you, yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? Also remember, take care of yourself. Streams are fun, but they also take a lot of energy. So if you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if it's sides ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed today. How was the Halo? I hope it went well. I hope it was good. I hope you had a lot of fun. All of that good stuff. All right, so right now I'm currently trying to figure out how I want to draw this floor. And we'll figure something out along the way. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to figure this out, but we will figure something out indeed. Good question. What was the question? Oh, let's see. It's so fun to be like yoink and stockpile them and then build up the temp items. Oh, then build up my temp items back to those dudes. That's messed up. I'm gonna be working on something for Augie, so y'all have a wonderful stream while I lurk. All right there, John, you do your lurking, and whatever it is that you're working on, I hope it goes well. It's got to be awesome, I'm sure of it. All right, let's see. We'll have to check it out. Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about? Lampy Land theme park when? You think I'm gonna have the money for a theme park? God, no, I ain't never making a theme park. You know why that? You know why? Because chances are someone is going to die on one of those rides, and I'd rather not be indirectly responsible for someone getting killed on a theme park ride. I know that sounds oddly specific, but I'd rather not be responsible for that. Because that's lawsuits right there. Plus, someone just lost their life. So, nah, I'm good. I'm good on that. It happens, we did Goofy Cursed Halo Race. Wait. Cursed Halo Race? Okay, I am intrigued. They always are fast for me to get them. It's also fun to toss shrines off the side in front of them. Oh, fair. You know what? That's understandable. You know, just steal those items before it's too late. Breaking news. Lampy just bought 6 flags. Going to rebrand it to 6 lamps. I also still don't wish. Lampy tax? No Lampy tax. I don't know where you got that one from. To pay the lawsuits? Also, nah. See, here's the thing. If I don't buy a theme park, I won't need Lampy tax to pay off lawsuits. There you go. Problem solved. Also, good to see you there, Brace. Good to see you there, Wheezy. Let's give a shout out to Brace. How do I put... There it is. Perfect. But yeah, it's a raid and run type of night. Enjoy the rest of your night. All good there. Aku, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you again for the raid. And you go take care of what you got to take care of. And I hope you have a good night up here tomorrow and a great week. You take care now there, friend. Also, folks, go check out Okay, 2 things. 1, go check out Brace. They play a good variety of games. They play a lot of the night reigns. Really awesome people, really funny streams, really cool stuff. Highly recommend it. Also, go check out the Wheezy Dragon. Amazing art. They don't stream, but you should still go support them on the other socials because they do some absolutely phenomenal art. And they do it real quick. They are dedicated to that craft, not gonna lie. Lampy Land is any lighting store swarmed by moths, no liability. Yeah, see, there you go. Lampy Land, just find any store that has the light on. Boom, problem solved. Wait, actually, no, don't do that. I just realized, like, wait, if someone gets injured in literally any store, that would mean that I'm liable for that. No. There is no such thing as Lampy Land. I don't know where y'all get this impression from. It don't exist. Nah. Nah. There's no such thing as a Lampy Land. Now let's make this a little more blue. There we go. Let's actually go with this color tone. Go with a little more blue. Something more like royal blue right there. Let's fill in that spot. There we go. That should be good. Next, we're going to get a lighter tone for that background. Or not the background, but the foreground. Let's work on that. Let's make sure transparency lock is there. We're good. All right. The center main building in Lampy Land. That is not a building, and no, that is not being a thing. We are not putting a barn in Lampy Land. We're not having Lampy Land. Okay, let's see. Runs the Lampy... No, 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 no. There is no cult theme park. There is no theme park. You have inspired me to draw Yu-Gi-Oh now. Ooh, nice. What sort of monster are you going to be drawing? Lampy Land is just a lighting section at IKEA. You know what? I'll accept that one. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I'm not budging. Okay, I may have almost fumbled the ball there, but I'm not budging. There is no Lampy Land. Not even in IKEA. Not even where the shark is. That's right there, folks. There is no Lampy Land, and there is no IKEA shark. Okay, there's an IKEA shark, but there is no Lampy Land. We've been through this. Whew. All fun and games till someone walks into... All fun and games until someone walks into the mod store wearing a full silk suit. Yeah, you see, once that happens, that's when danger is about to strike. Yo, Blobby, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid, I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to the Blobby Derp. If you haven't checked out Blobby, I highly recommend that you do. Really awesome streams, really chill times, really amazing people. Go show them support. Go follow the Blobby. They make all sorts of stuff. They make video edits. They make... Hold on a minute. They make video edits. They make perfumes. They play some pretty chill games. All of that good stuff. So if you haven't checked out the Blobby, you're doing yourself a disservice. Go check out Blobby. And everybody stopping by from Blobby Derp stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes I like to do rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. I'm currently taking the day to work on some Yu-Gi-Oh art because my brain is a little fried and I need to work on something to fix my sleep schedule. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. And if you got to take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding or running because that's what the raids are all about. But if you subscribe, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was the gaming there, Blobby? What is this seat taken? What sort of game is that? I hope you had a lot of fun. If they're not rebranding to Six Lamps, then why did I take down all the flags? What are you doing at Six Flags there, Bryce? Put them flags back. You know what? Steal the flags? There was no reason to take the flags down, but now that you have them, run with it. No clue yet. Browsing through my cards. Ooh, fair enough, fair enough. Ooh, what kind of cards you got? Blobby Raid, you're the amazing one. Lies and slander, I know you there, Blobby. You've been doing all sorts of crafts, like the amount of crafts that you do, freaking wild. Also, if you like to, if y'all folks are a fan of like Nerf gun stuff, that's a good place to go too. Yo, Dragonite Val, thank you for the posture check. I greatly appreciate that. The puzzle, or it's a puzzle game where you have to arrange. Also, Nakamata, good to see you. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. It's a puzzle game where you have to arrange people in places like a restaurant or bus, depending on their preference to where they want to sit. That's why the game is called that. Oh, so it's like one of those cozy puzzle games, like that one with the cats. Or at least the cat's supposed to be a cozy puzzle game until they start getting to the higher difficulties, in which case now you're just kind of stuck. The costume characters roaming around Lampy Land. Stop setting up a theme park. It's not happening. Got a lot of random stuff. Got a table filled with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. Whenever you figure out what monster you want to draw, you let me know. I'll want to know what sort of monster to expect. I'm doing well, hope you are too. I am tired. I'm getting better. It's getting a little easier. Also, I'm looking at this image and I'm realizing something, so we're gonna need to take all of these parts about this here dragon. We're actually gonna have to shrink this down just a little bit. Just a little bit further up. Right there should be good. Maybe bring it down a little bit. Maybe right there. Why right here? Mostly because we still gotta add some other monsters into this art piece, so let's shrink them down a little bit. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I don't think we need to shrink them down. Actually, yeah, we might need to shrink them down just a little bit. Maybe not from that angle. Maybe just from this angle. Just shrink them down right there. Possibly. I should probably zoom in on this so you can see it a little better. Right there might be good. I also need to increase the... Oh, I can't shrink it down. Because then we got to draw that entire wing. Okay, you know what? We'll keep them right there. We don't need to shrink this down. We'll leave it right where it is. It was? Yeah. Nice. I'm glad to hear. Let's see. Even a little improvement is still an improvement. True. Very true. Also, hold on 1 second. I need to add Mothman to the screen. I'm starting to think I need to update the points. I'm starting to think I need to up the points on the models again. Because I thought, you know what? 5K on one, 1K on the other. That should stop people from spamming or filling the entire screen. No, that doesn't change. All right, let's add Mothman to the screen. Mothman. There's no need to fill down a set. Case in point, Mothman. Left that man off the ground. I said Mothman. Cause you're in a new town and there's folks to be abducted. Thank you for redeeming Mothman. Which, by the way, folks, if you like this here Mothman, you can find it available on the Etsy page. It comes with all sorts of different wings, all sorts of different stuff. Be not afraid and all of that. And as you can see, it comes with the lean. If you want your very own Mothman model, you can find it on the Etsy page or the vgen page for a very affordable price. It's only 10 bucks for your own Mothman model. Use it as a, use it as your model. Use it as a mascot. Use it however you wish. Thank you for the pen spin there, Nekomoto. Thank you for redeeming pen spin. And thank you for redeeming rat model there, Blobby. My brain can't think. There we go. Speaking of which, same thing over here with the rat model. You can find it on the Etsy page and the VGen page for a very affordable price. It comes with a lot of different things. It comes with Kingpin mode. It comes with Chinchilla mode, Lab Rat mode, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of expressions, all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, if you want yourself your very own rat model, you can find it over there on the Etsy and the VGen. As mentioned before, only 10 bucks. I think that's a steal. And last but not least, before we forget, rat. Thank you for redeeming rat. We're gonna toss this sucker right over here. Right there should be good. Okay, perfect. Whew. That was a lot. It comes with lean? Indeed, it do come with lean. Check that out. And yes, the lean has its own shadow feature. So in case you were wondering if that was just like a unique thing to the background, nah. That's all part of the Mothman. You ever been to the Mothman Museum? I have not. Is that the one with the silver Mothman that people keep putting money up his butt? Yes, you heard that sentence. No, I'm not taking it back because that's a real thing. The roller coaster operator who put the settings into maximum overdrive. Look, you wanted a thrilling roller coaster ride, did you not? I rest my case. Lampy, the biggest reason you have a full screen so often is because there are so many viewers racking up points. That's true, that's true. You know what that means? I need to add a little bit of inflation to the channel. This way I could actually do stuff on stream. I mean, he's pretty caked up, so why not? True. Wait, what? Yeah, I've been there. It's amazing. Yo, nice. How is the moth... Or, yeah, what sort of things are at the Mothman Museum? But you should point out, making it harder to fill the screen would make people no longer spend their points, and you'd be... Lampy mated more often. You know what? You know what? Touche there, Spock. Touche. That's a solid argument right there. That's a solid argument. Okay, you know what? Cheap models, this way people spend their money more on these smaller models instead of saving up for that. You know what? I like the way you think. You know what? Yeah, I suppose that's one way to go about it. Fast Flutter, Fast Flutter. All right. Thank you for redeeming Fast Flutter. Now, let me get back over here. Let me figure something out about this. Yeah, I think that ground works, but considering the lighting, I might want to have it be a little more closer to the purple. So let's swap that color out just a little bit. Make it a little more transparent, make it slightly more blue. There we go, that might work a little better. Now let's save. And let's also zoom in over here, because I feel like that part where the hair is, you might want to reduce that just a little bit. Because I feel like that's just a little too much hair showing, and it kind of makes the head look a little wonky. Oh, what the? What's up with that eraser now? Give me a second here, folks. Need to find out, why is that eraser not doing what it's supposed to be doing? Spacing 25? Nah, let's reduce that. There we go. Also, why does the eraser have pen pressure? Pen pressure off on the eraser. There we go, much better. Now, let me try to fix all of this up right quick. I will catch up with everything in a moment. I just want to reduce the hair a little bit. So I feel like that part goes out a little too far. There, much better. Not quite, not quite. Maybe have it stop here instead. This way the hair still feels long, but it doesn't go too far off. Purple? Yeah, purple. Let's see. I live near it, actually. They got stuff on the military site he's at. Oh. Got stuff from the military site he's at. Newspaper articles, basically everything Mothman. Oh, wait, military site? Wait, Mothman's on a military site? That I did not know. Even has fake Yu-Gi-Oh card. Wait, Mothman? If I'm correct, there's a real Mothman card. Or Mothman Yu-Gi-Oh card. I believe it's part of the Danger archetype. Mothman served his country, I guess? I suppose so. I did not know that. He was, terrorizing the enemy by swooping up in the middle of the night and just grabbing the soldiers. How else Mothman knows how to aim and shoot? Wait, when did Mothman get a gun? Mothman, when'd you get a gun? Mothman, look at me. Look at me. Have you been stealing my shotguns? Mothman? Whatever. Anyway. He bought one off of me? Oh! Okay, I apologize, Mothman. I forgot that you bought one. It's been a long week. Yo, Quee, welcome on in. How you be? Let's give a shout out to the Quee. Mothman added to Fort... Oh, yeah, true. I forgot Mothman was added to Fortnite. That's where Mothman's been getting their guns. But yeah, folks, go check out the Quee. Go support the Quee. They play good variety games. Very, very funny streams over there. If you're a fan of Night Reigns, that's a good place to go. I highly recommend it. Also, help support them with their car endeavors. I highly recommend that you do. I just woke up. That's a mood right there. I haven't... What time did I go to sleep? I think it was like around 6 in the morning or so. Which is why I'm trying to fight staying awake. Oh yeah, you're right. He was in Fortnite. Let's see. There is, but they had a fake... but they had a fake one. Oh, fair. That makes sense. What is that emote? Oh, that's a wave. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a pretty cool emote. Jesus, Lampy, go to bed. I can't. I need to stay up so I can actually showcase the models, or the model updates tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Tuesday. I have to stay up so I can showcase the model updates. If I don't, I won't be able to wake up on time. So I need to stay up and ever vigilant. It was a TNT factory the army he had lives in. Wait. It was TNT factory the army had he lives in. Okay, can you try that sentence one more time? Because I don't understand. I love the way emote. I use it a lot. I don't blame you. Looking at that wave emote, like, I could see why. Jara walked into my office at 4 p.m. and was like, don't stay up late. So we went to bed and slept 6 hours. You know what? That's a smart move and that's a good idea. And I wish I could pull that off myself because I can't sleep to save my life. Sorry, my desk is covered. All good. That is completely fine. That is completely fair. All right, now let me figure out how to get this chair. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... Whoops. Wrong one. Where is that background? There's the floor. We're going to try this again. I feel like this floor needs to go a little bit further out. Further off to the side. Boom, there we go. Oh, right. We need to reduce... or remove the transparency lock. There we go. Now that we got that transparency lock on, we're going to take our brush. We're going to put it at 100% sharpness. I'm going to bring this color down a bit. Or we're going to bring the brush down a bit. And we're going to make sure that our brush is at 30%. Not the layer, just the brush. And now we need to make a floor. Here's how we make that floor. Thank you for the save. We're just going to scratch along the path. All the way from left to right. Just scratch all the way. Do not keep it on the... Do not keep your brush on... How do I put it? Do not keep your brush on the tablet. Or do not keep your tablet pen on your tablet when you're going across the whole way. Just kind of scratch and tap away, or tap across like so. To give it like a gravelly texture in a way. Now, obviously, we still got a lot more to do when it comes to this, but this is how we're going to go about it right now. Let's also hide the figure for a moment, because what I want to do is show how we're going to get this done. So, drag across, like so. Drag some more on the other end. Keep on going like this. And you can also go over it a couple of times, just to get a better lighting effect, just to get a better texture look to it. Like so. And when you are thinking, okay, do we have to do it like this the entire way across? Not entirely, not entirely. Because what we also need to do is make, as soon as we get further and further into the background, which is going higher and higher up, we need to separate the dots, make them smaller, make them further away from one another to give it that sense of depth. Because when you go further away from something, you are less likely to see the smaller and finer details. So that's exactly what we're trying to do right here, is give it that sense of the finer details and stuff. Zoom out and all, or yeah, have it go over one another. But as it gets further away, you make it dimmer, you make it less sharp. All of that good stuff. Make it less bright. And you make smaller details on all of that. There we go. Now that we got that, we're also going to need to make a second layer. We're going to call this one Shadow. And this one does not go... How do I put it? This one does not have a transparency on top of it. Or not a transparency. What are the words I'm looking for? This one will not have a... This one will not be part of the clipping mask. That's the words. This one will not be part of the clipping masks. Because I want it to give a nice fine gradient across the path so you don't really see a definitive edge along the way. Now, what do I mean? This is what I mean. You could see where the floor ends. We don't want to have the floor show where it ends. We want it to just kind of disappear along the way, disappear along the path. Let's also go back to our brush, because we need to put that spacing back to 0, or back to 1. Also, how do we make sure that we can't see the edge? By getting our brush, putting it at 0% sharpness and 100% opacity, just dragging it across like so. Actually, instead of like that, we're not using the pen tablet for this one, because the pen tablet is still too distinct. If we just drag that whole thing across, you'll see where... You'll still kind of see a fine line. We don't want that. So how do we fix that problem? We get our old mouse clicker. So let's get that mouse clicker and we just keep on clicking. Click all the way across, all the way at the top. Just keep on clicking at the top. From one end to the other. Don't drag it, just move it, click, move and click, move and click, move and click. This way we'll get a nice fine gradient on where the floor is, and eventually that floor will disappear, but you'll never know where it stopped. That's exactly what we want to do right here. Also, do not worry there, folks. I will catch up to the rest of the reading. Just bear with me in mind here. I just want to get this background done. All of that good stuff. There we go. All right, let's catch up some things. Whew. Oh, lives in the TNT factory. Ah, gotcha. I have a headache and have been up for 15 hours since last managed to get some sleep. Go get sleep there, Spock. I don't know how, but go get sleep. Let's see. If Yugioh taught Lampy anything, it's that you don't need to read. It's also true. You don't need to read, you just need to run into everything face first and get mad that nothing that you tried worked. That is Yu-Gi-Oh for you. If you ain't doing it that way, are you really playing the game? I think not. Oh wait, whoops, wrong layer. Let's bring that back. Let me see something here. So yeah, this is the one. All right, let's save. Let's get our eraser right quick. Let's get our brush one more time. Drag all of this across. The second route. There we go. Something along like that. That should be good. Actually, let's bring this back a little bit. Right there should be good. Now, you're looking at that floor and you're probably thinking, it looks all right, but I think it could be better. Lampy's Joey Wheeler? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't live in Brooklyn. Let's see. Don't worry, Lampy. I'm just trying to inform Quee not to use chloroform to sleep. Yeah, don't use chloroform. Use NyQuil. NyQuil works just as fine, I think. Maybe. Yeah. You know, I may draw a Melfi card. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. That's a good option, too. You know, it was funny. Back in the day when people were playing Melfis, one way you could absolutely troll one of them was play Kaiju. Your opponent summons that one Melfi that cannot be targeted by stuff, or cannot be affected by stuff, has a really big defense, and that's usually, if that was their main game plan, if that was their end-all be-all with a couple other cards on top of the field as well, you just replace that with Kaiju. And then you continue the rest of the game, and then, well, you would try to continue the rest of the game, but 9 times out of 10, the opponent would just surrender right there. Gotta love Kaijus? Me too, me too. My friends hated me because of Kaijus. Mostly because I was playing... Okay. One friend would always try to summon... Well, how do I put it? One of my friends had a whatchamacallit deck. A Noble Knight deck. For those of you that don't know what Noble Knights is, it's one of those decks that I could never play because the effects on the magic cards were long as nobody's business. And the main game plan of Noble Knights was this. You XYZ into Arthur. Oh, right, the other part to explain about Noble Knights. Noble Knights is a deck based off of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Lampy kept Kaijuing my Dragoon. He didn't do nothing. He was there. He existed. That's where his problem was. Count yourself lucky that I couldn't, what's it called? Kaiju the other one, too. That I couldn't Kaiju what were they called again? Hold on a minute. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Alistair. The Invoke. Yeah. Count yourself lucky that I could not Kaiju the Invoke. Also, you want to know how I remembered how they were called Invokes? I thought of DD Crow and removing from play Alistair. Gotta get back to the arts. Alright, you do your art in there, John. Dragoon deserved it? Agreed. See, Dragoon deserved it. My brain immediately goes Godzilla and Mothra when you say Kaiju. I mean, the Kaiju deck did have Godzilla and Mothra. Also, I'm never gonna forget this. My favorite fun fact about one of the Kaiju cards, the Burning Godzilla card. I forgot what his name is. Dogaron, I believe it is. Dogaron is the equivalent to Burning Godzilla. And you want to know what his effect is? That I think is a nice nod to, you know, the entire Godzilla, or, you know, a nice nod to the Godzilla franchise. Remove 2 Kaiju counters from the field. Destroy all monsters on the field. Did anyone catch that? If you're a Kaiju or if you're a Godzilla fan, you might have caught that. If you might have caught it in that sentence. You might have caught what was in there. I want to be a Kaiju when I grow taller. Me too there, Quee. Me too. In the meantime, the best we can do is build robots. For those of you that may not have caught it, let me explain that effect again. Remove 2 Kaiju counters anywhere on the field to destroy all monsters on the field. Was it a God movie or a Godzilla movie? Beep boop. Yeah, be a robot. Exactly, it was a Godzilla movie title. That's why I looked at it like when I saw that, like, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Destroy all monsters? I see what you did there. My favorite one was still the Thunder King, obviously, because you already know who the Thunder King kaiju was based off of. Although it was funny that they made him silver, but then again, I guess they didn't want to be too on the nose. Despite the fact that it was a three-headed thunder dragon called the Thunder King. Yeah. I'm assuming that, like I said, I'm assuming they put all of those parts in there. They made it gold, it would have been way too much of a dead giveaway. But that is what it is.
Yo, Lampy. How you doing? How you be?
Yo, Mothman, welcome on in. How you be? And thank you for these 6 months. I greatly appreciate it. Wait, it's been 6 months already? When on earth did that happen? Folks, go check out Mothman. If you haven't already, I highly recommend that you do. If you're a fan of the Soul series, they are running through Dark Souls for the very first time. If you're a fan of art, they do a lot of arting. They do oil painting and digital art. They also draw... what's it called? They draw people pregnant. Go check them out. I highly recommend it. Really awesome people, really fun streams. Also, if you like marathon streams, or marathon streams, I think that's the word. When I say marathon streams, I mean, if you like streams that go on for hours and hours and hours on end, this is a good place to go. You'll know that you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the stream. So yeah, go check out the Mothman. Really awesome people, really cool stuff, really amazing. Yeah, just overall, just really great people. I have arrived. Welcome on in there, Mothman. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Now we got Mothman and Mothmin. Yeah, see that emote right there. They do stuff like that. But they also, yeah, they do stuff like that. If you want some funny cursed art, they also make some amazing oil paintings. If you want to see some fantastical art, really amazing stuff over there. Whew. Also, wait for it. Wait for it. Check this out. Been working on this one. I worked a lot on this one last stream. This is what we got for the art. Wait, hold on a minute. Where is the rest of it? There we go. This is what we've been working on for quite a minute. I want to say it's coming along pretty well. We got a long ways to go, like I said, because we still need to work on the background and the foreground and add the Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman in there, but I think, so far, I think it's coming along pretty well. Hear me out. I can make a 39 card deck with kaiju cards. Just add, like, an Ash Blossom or something. No, no, wait. Tiefling, hear me out. Instead of Ash Blossom, you know what you want to put? Called by the Grave. You put Called by the Grave, and now they can't Ash Blossom your... what's it called? I was going to call it Kaiju Coliseum. I know it's called Kaiser Coliseum. I don't know why I thought Kaiju Coliseum. Well, I know why I thought Kaiju Coliseum. I used to put that in my Kaiju deck all the time. But anyway, the point being is, you put Called by the Grave, so they can't Ash Blossom your Kyoto waterfront. Boom, problem solved. On Master Duel, I run 3 of each kaiju, and oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, see, there you go. Get their Ash Blossom by just pointing at them with that Called by the Grave. Also, ad start in a minute. Now, with that being said, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to get our smudge tool. Increase the size of this sucker a bit. Now, there's two ways we could go about this. We just get our smudge tool and drag it from one end to the other. However, we have a bit of an issue there. Oh, wait. Why didn't it drag? Or did it drag? Oh, I guess it did drag all the way across. All right. You know what? Fair. I mean, if it works, it works. Although, for some reason, I don't feel like I actually see any actual movement going on there. Oh, there is movement. All right, so we're going to decrease the size of the brush again. We're going to put it at least to 250. Zoom in a little bit more on this. And what we need to do is put our strength at 50. And just use our brush and just drag it all the way across from one end to the other. No, seriously, that does not feel like it. Oh, it does move. All right. We're going to put the sharpness to 100 as well. There we go. Now we're getting some actual movement here. It's very light and very distinct, or yeah, very subtle, but it is moving. But since it's not moving far enough, here's what we're going to do next. We're going to get our brush, bump the strength up to 70. We're going to use our smudge tool to drag all the way across from one end to the other to smoothen things out a bit, but at the same time, still keep the integrity, but smoothen out the textures a little bit and blend them in a little more. That's what we're going to do here. Let's also hide the giant dragon right quick so I could actually see what I'm doing. Increase this to 300 on the brush radius. Just drag from one end to the other, like so. And that should be all right. Let's drag a little further out. Perfect. That should be all right. All right, let's see. Will this deck be good? Probably not. Funny? Yes. I agree. Wait, which deck are we talking about? The Kaiju? Oh, yeah. Okay. I can tell you firsthand that yes, the Kaiju deck is going to be very, very funny. But it's not going to get you any of those games. Not anymore. There was a time where it could, and there was a time where it did. But nowadays, nah, not anymore. Oh, right, the other decks that I was talking about. Okay, so there was other situations where people would be mad at me about this. There were times where my opponent would have cards like, what's that thing called? Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, and back in the day, which is crazy to think about, that Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is a monster that you could say back in the day too, because that was like, what, 10 years ago? It's wild. Anyway, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. That was a monster that was an end-all be-all. If you had that on the field, most times your opponent would just automatically lose. And if your opponent got rid of that card, chances are you automatically lost. So you could only imagine, or you could imagine how mad players would be when you just kaiju their Crystal Wing. Even funnier if you had Monster Reborn. I think I did that to somebody once. I summoned a kaiju to their side of the field, tributing their Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, played Monster Reborn to get their Crystal Wing onto my side of the field, and then I attacked their kaiju with I attacked my kaiju with their Crystal Wing, and Crystal Wing, like I said, it was one of those really, really dumb powerful cards, so I automatically just destroyed my own kaiju with their Crystal Wing, thus causing them 3,000 damage worth of, 3,000 damage worth of attack points, or life points, stuff like that. You know what I mean. And then they surrendered. Good times. I miss those times. I miss when you could do dumb stuff like that. Now, Now you can't get away with that because there's too many boss monsters on the field. You can't get them all. You're only able to get one, and now you're just stuck like, alright, so I got one of them with my kaiju. Now what? Well, I guess that's the end of my turn. But it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Alright. Let me see over here. I know, I've been out of it for a while. Appaloosa got banned. Yeah, finally. I love my head pat emotes. That's nice. That's actually some pretty good head pat emo. Also, I don't blame you. I kind of stayed out of the game once Snake Eyes... No, not even Snake Eyes. Yeah, around Snake Eyes and Labyrinth came out, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with all of this. You ever just see Night Rain... Oh, you ever just see your Night Rain stream... or your Night Rain team hanging out in one place and imagine a trail of dead Night Lords behind you? Not until you said it just now. Specifically, all the balancers that we hunted down for a while. As we were hunting down them balancers like nobody's business. Need to add more of them bodies? We do need to add more of them bodies. Reminds me of a scenic view on Dark Side of the Moon. I mean... You know what? You make a solid point right there. I mean, it is ominous, and it is pretty dark, and... I can see this being Dark Side of the Moon, especially with the... We haven't added stars, but then again, it'd be tough to add stars while also making this look very, very dark. Just realized the beady little eyes all off in the distance are still there. Nice. Oh yeah, let's see. Love doing that. I gave my friend, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! PTSD with my trains. Left her alive, Monster Reborned her Blue Eyes Ultimate, and killed her with it. That is messed up, and I respect that. Always steal your opponent's monster. Yo, Peak, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to Peak Performance. If you haven't checked out the Peak, highly recommend that you do. Really awesome streams. Really fun times. Very smart folks when it comes to the Night Rain, or not Night Rain, the Elden Rings. Go check out Peak Performance when you get the chance. And everybody, something back from Peak Stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized mouth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those art and streams we're working on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Art piece I'm currently trying to work on in the background and the foreground. All that good stuff. I'm trying to build up the atmosphere. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding a run, because that's what raids are all about. But if it's not ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was the gaming? How did it go? How did it be? How was Final Fantasy? I hope it went well. Yo, Zombie. I had a feeling that I should have waited, but I didn't know. Folks, go check out Zombie as well. Very funny streams, very hilarious stuff, very, very small. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say that last part. Go check them out. I highly recommend that you do. Very, very cool streams. Really awesome people. Oh, you know what? See, they finally got me. They got me with that one. I'm only getting the... Oh, wait, that was Baxter. We are the final bat raid. Yo, how be the raiding? How did the Final Fantasy go? I hope it went well. But yeah, go check out Zombie. Really funny streams, really awesome folks. You dare use my own spell against me there, Zombie? Have at thee. Boom. No, you, Lampy. No, you. Where's my Uno reverse card? That's what I need to do. I need to add an Uno reverse card to either the emotes or the model itself. One of the two. And everybody, something by from Zombie Stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized mouth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes I like to do rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams we're working on Yu-Gi-Oh! Art piece. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. And never feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if it's out ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. Whew. Yeah, I had to do that twice now, so we had to run through that. Give me another katana with spinning weapon. Duchess lawn service was fantastic. Dude, the spinning in that game, that was ridiculous. That was hilarious. Also, welcome on in there, Achillean. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Duchess stacks the bodies. Duchess do stack the bodies. Also, welcome on in there, everybody. Good to see you there, Zombie. Good to see you there, Spock. Good to see you there, Peak. Good to see you there, Corey. How's everybody be? Hope things are going well. We finally moved on. Hey, nice. What'd you move on from? Also, folks, go support Zombie. They're currently doing a subathon. I think they're at the, like, a little under the 200-hour mark. Bring it back up to 200. Trust me, it'll be funny. Also, Arata Fang, thank you for the hydrate. I greatly appreciate that. Good to see you there, JC. You're awesome. Lies and slander, I know you. Can you do it backwards, though? Absolutely not. You ain't getting that out of me. You want to hear me say all of that backwards? Just reverse the stream somehow. Reverse the video. I don't know how you pull it off, but I'm pretty sure there's a way. Oh no, we were at 210 hours? Oh, okay. The aim is 300? Well, you heard him, folks. Make it 300. Make it 300. I highly recommend it. But yeah, we were also talking about a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff over here. We were currently talking about kaijus. Love kaiju. For those of you that don't know what kaijus are, also go check out Zaya Killian. Really awesome streams over there. Lampy, don't encourage them? Okay, fine. Don't make it 300. That would be cruel and unusual. Granted, it would be funny, but you wouldn't want to mess with your favorite streamer Zombie over there, would ya? No. Of course you wouldn't want to troll your Oshi. No, why would you want to troll Zombie like that? By hitting that 300-hour mark. Also, when do we get Lampy as a lamp art? Oh, that's a good question. Make it 600? Good idea. See, Jira gets it. Just for that, Jira, you deserve a shout out. Jira's making some solid points right there. Make it tree fitty. Ooh, you know what? I like the idea. What about tree fitty? What? No. But yeah, that reminds me. I need to draw Lampy as a lamp. How do I draw Lampy as a lamp, though? I need to figure that one out. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I need to do. I need to draw a lamp, and I need to put Lampy's face on the lampshade. The reason why I also need to do that is because there's a shop where you can order lampshades with custom prints on it. And if I can make a Lampy lampshade, I would definitely sell a Lampy lampshade. Make it 1,000 even? Ooh, I like the idea of 3,000. Do a whole 360? Ooh, you know what? That's even better. Whole 360. Yeah. No friggin' way I need one. I believe in you. Thank you. I will try. And yes, I believe in you too there, Zombie. I believe you can get to tree 50. Or tree 60. Lampy is a lamp, but it's a moth transformer that becomes a lamp. Ooh, I like that idea too. I'd buy a Lampy lampshade. Alright, I need to start making Lampy lampshades then. That's the next step. Yeah, just put Zombie in a box, ship it. Yeah, ship it, clip it, all that sort of stuff. Support the Zombie. Repeating thrust on the Scorpion Stinger was pretty goated too. Oh, I didn't see that one. What? Also, welcome on in there, Necromancer Bob. Whew. Today has been a very active day. I was not ready for all of this today. But yeah, I also want to say y'all are awesome. Never forget it. Each and every one of you. And especially Zombie. Zombie deserves all the support. I said it before and I'll say it again. The sort of stuff that they do, I commended them for that because, good lord, I would never dare. like a subathon twice. That's that deserves major props, especially since they already knew what they were getting themselves into when they decided they're gonna do it again. I saw that. Like, I remember the first time too when Zombie said that, one, I congratulated them for finally pulling it off after a whole year, and then they mentioned in October they're gonna do it again, and I'm like, why? Why would you do that to yourself again? You know how it's gonna go down. They knew how it was gonna go down. They were ready for that. They did it again anyway, and it's going exactly as you would have expected. Actually, more so than last time. I'm crazy, Lampy. It shows. It shows. Zazzle is a little expensive, but custom supplement on any white object they sell. Yeah, I think I saw Zazzle. I think that's the one that I have bookmarked for the... I think Zazzle is the one that I have bookmarked for the lampshades. I think it's technically a third subathon. A third subathon? I didn't know about the first... Wait, I think I saw the first one, or it was the second one. One of the first two unmissed, apparently. I can't imagine doing a subathon. I think I'd cry. Me too. Me too. Especially since I could barely manage 3-day stream, or 3 streams a week. I barely manage that. Someone doing it every single day, that is commitment. Hence the reason why I say Zombie's a trooper. And they deserve all the support they get, because they... Oof. They're putting in the work. They're putting in the work that most of us wouldn't dare. I know, I certainly wouldn't. So that's why major props to Zombie. But yeah, also, going back to that talk about the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, I also, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Going back to that topic about how you stole and killed your opponent with their own monster. I respect that. I do that to my friend all the time whenever I get the chance. Like, most decks that I have, if I don't... Yeah, most decks that I have, if I could steal the opponent's monster, I'm gonna steal the opponent's monster. This is why I play vampires. Steal the opponent's monster, hit them with it. This is also why I play kaijus. Tribute their monster, give them a kaiju, activate that one magic card. What does it say? I forgot what the name of the magic card was. It's been too long. Basically, the magic card says all cards your opponent, or yeah, all cards on the field return to their proper owner. Which means if your opponent has your card on their field, you put that card back to your side, even though you summon it to their side. So you tribute their monster, summon a kaiju to their side of the field, activate that magic card, put it right back. I would never steal my opponent's monster. Anyways, always runs Super Poly. Yeah, playing frickin' Super Poly. Every single time. Stop stealing my Gate Guardian. I love them aesthetically. Also fair. At least y'all got a schedule. You know what? True. Hey, Lampy. Yo, Emmy. Welcome on in. Let's give a shout out to Emmy. Folks, if you haven't checked out Emmy, I highly recommend that you do. Or if you haven't checked out Emmy Enchanted, I highly recommend that you do. They play a good variety of games. They also do a lot of the ASMRs. They also do a lot of art. Really awesome times, really chill times, really fun times. Go check out the Emmy. I highly recommend that you do. They're a bunny rabbit. Did that last part need to be mentioned? No, not really, but I thought it was information that should still be mentioned. Thanks for the shout out. Yeah, no problem. No, thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. Wait, we still talking about the kaijus? Oh, yes, another vamp player. I love them aesthetically. Oh, yeah. The vampires. Yeah, I like the vampires. One, I picked them up because of the aesthetics. Two, finally they had cards that made them somewhat playable. Like, finally I could play Vampire Vamp. Yeah, that's basically it. I could literally play Vampire Vamp finally. That, and they just made playing other zombie synchros. One, it also made playing zombie synchros like Red Eyes Zombie Dragon a little bit easier. Or, I forgot what the Red Eyes Zombie Synchro Monster was. I forgot the name of the zombie synchro, or the Red Eyes Zombie Synchro. There's like 2 of them that I could think of. There's the level 7 and the level 10. I don't remember the name of the level 7. All I know is that you smack a monster, you steal their monster, and you just repeat the process. Wait, what? What? But wait, did I say something? I said something, didn't I? What did I say? Was it the bunny rabbit? I run Shadalls, so I have other options. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, Ryu plays the Shadalls. See, this is why you gotta get that one thing that halts their extra summons. What is it called? Dimensional barrier? Yeah. But yeah, I seem to have said something. And I don't know what it was. Red Eyes Darkness? Yeah, well, no. Red Eyes Darkness was the other... I think all the Red Eyes Darkness monsters were main deck monsters. This one was a synchro. Oh, Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord and Necro. Yeah, that's the one. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon Lord. Or was it the Necro one? I think it was Red Eye Zombie Dragon Necro. Something like that. Also, Awesome Umbra, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. What an ominous dragon with that grayscale color like that. I know, right? We're trying to make the Berserk Dragon over here, but I took some liberties with the hair. I took some liberties with the atmosphere, because I really wanted this to look very, very... very ominous. That's exactly what we're trying to do here. My brain also hurts. Doing good. It's both. Ah, fair. Oh, okay. Gotcha. How about you? I'm doing all right. I'm just, trying to keep myself from passing out. And I'm just trying to... yeah, I'm trying to keep myself from passing out by working on some projects here and there, and slowly but surely hoping that this will fix my sleep schedule. Also, Squid Killer, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Let's give a shout out to the Squid Killer. How you be? Hope things are well. Thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody stopping by from Squid Killer stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football stars, Malta, do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes a live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. We're working on Yu-Gi-Oh! RPs. Hope you all enjoy your day. Hope you all enjoy your stay. If you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about raiding or running, because that's what it's all about. But if that's ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How was the art? And I hope it went well. Hear me out. This Berserk Dragon art would go hard as a playmat. Ooh. I like the way you think. And if I'm correct, there is a place where you could put the...
And don't forget the Lampy Moth tax.
No, Lampy Moth tax. There's no such thing as a Lampy Moth tax. But yeah, I wouldn't mind turning this into a playmat. Also, I think there's a place where I could turn... or where you can make custom playmats based off of images. I just got to give that one a shot. Hello, I'm doing well. Just finished a bunch of drawings, 3 sketches, and a character design. Ooh, nice. What kind of character design, if you don't mind me asking? If all of this is too personal, I completely understand. You don't have to answer any of those questions, because as I always like to say here, nobody's obligated to say anything that they don't want to. If I ask a question, even as the streamer, if I ask a question and you're not comfortable with answering those questions, or you're not comfortable talking about something, just let me know. I'll completely understand and drop the subject immediately. Holy cow, we have been going raid after raid. I am not ready for all this. Yo, Stripe Paws, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out to Stripe. How many has it been so far? I lost track at this point. Are you also doing art? Wait, were you also both in the same? Oh, different streams? Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Come to and chill and enjoy the art. Yo, nice, nice, nice. Thank you for stopping by there, Stripe Paws. How was the Pathfinder? Hope it went well. 5 or 6? Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 so far. And everybody stopping by from Stripe Paws stream. What the?
Storm Psych donated $13.37. Here to get Lampy mad with kindness.
Storm. 1, save your money. 2, thank you. 3, save your money. And 4, everyone go check out Stripe Paws. And everybody stopping by from Stripe Paws stream. My name is Lampy, small time illustrator, football size mouth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes I like to do rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams we're working on Yu-Gi-Oh art. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you got to take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about writing and drawings, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to go around, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oof. Well, yeah, I hope you had a lot of fun with the Pathfinder. I hope it was fun. I hope it went well. All right, so here's what we're going to do next. Let's get some new layers in here, because what I want to do is get this background, and let's make the lighting a little bit brighter. Well, not the lighting, but I want to add some rocks, some rubble here and there, all of that good stuff. Thank you for the hydrate there, Tiefling. I greatly appreciate that. I was doing tabletop RPG stuff. It was good. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear. Also, Myoto, welcome on in. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. You're a popular moth tonight? Apparently so. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I thought today was... How do I put it? I thought today was going to be very inactive because I knew a lot of people were streaming tonight. So I thought, okay, if a lot of people are streaming tonight, everyone else is going to be busy. So this is going to be a slow and chill day. Not a lot of people are going to be here. That's okay. That's all right. Things are going to be fine. Boy, howdy, was I wrong. Lamp is a kind moth of goodness. Yes, kind moth of goodness. Do not look at the lore page. Do not look at the lore page at all whatsoever. Right? That's yeah, totally not committing heists and robberies left and right. No, no, know what you're talking about. Don't look at the lore page. Do not put exclamation point LORE. I know what you mean. But yeah, I hope you're doing well there, Storm. Cult leader. No, 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 no cult leader either. No cult leader. Are you excited for 2 days from now? A little bit. On one hand, no, because I know exactly what day that is. But on the other hand, I do have the new model updates ready, so I am a little excited for that one. And I just got a shout out. So now I am worried. First, you've been saying that speech so much, figured a drink would help. I might also have to say it again real soon. I mean, I see someone drawing Yukio. I gotta see what's cooking. Ah, fair enough. And yeah, you're in the right place right now. We're currently working on Berserk Dragon. But more importantly, I'm currently trying to draw out a scene that was in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh series. It was a filler episode. It was a filler arc. I don't care. I like that arc. I like that filler episode. So, yeah, we're going to be drawing some stuff based off of that one scene from that one filler episode. Or from that one filler arc. Granted, it was like one of those big climax scenes. So it's not like it was just like some mundane moment there. It was a big moment in that arc. Where Yugi and Joey beat up a bunch of businessmen. In a card game. Trust me, it was a good episode. Don't let the moth cook. No, let me cook. Jesse. No, wait, Ryu. Ryu, we have to cook. The arc with Kaiba's dad? That's exactly the one. The arc with Kaiba's dad. And the one where they turned, the assistant businessman into a Cajun. Or, yeah, they turned him Cajun. Like, I kid you not, like, that was the one thing, that was one of the few things that I did like about the, well, not the few things. That was one of the many things that I liked about when it came to English Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. They always had moments like that where they just gave them some funny accents. And one of those funny accents was Cajun style. Dilly, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Let me shoot you a question. I have no question. I just want to fire a gun. Welcome on in. How you be? Let's give a shout out to Dilly. Dally do. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. That doesn't rhyme, but I guess that also works. Snoth, we got to add a Snoth to the screen as well. Go check them out. They play a good variety of games. They also do a lot of arting. They also really fun streams over there. They're also very bullyable, so that's a good place to go to. And everybody stopping by from Dilly Dally Do stream. Hi, my name's Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes a live TD rigging streams. And today's one of those drawing streams. We're working on a Yu-Gi-Oh! RP, so I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. If you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. If you feel bad about raiding and running, because that's what raids are all about. But if you decide to ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. How you be? Hope everything was well. Bullyable. What? No, I didn't say that last part. I don't know what you're talking about. Welcome on in there, Toshi. We're gonna give Toshi a shout-out too, as well as Lil. Go check out Lil. Go check out Toshi. All of that good stuff. But yeah, how be things? I hope things are well. Bob McBobberson, or yeah, Bob McBobberstein. Thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. As well as Squid Killer. Thank you for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're lampies now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Whew. You have no idea how many times I said that introduction in the past hour. It was a lot. I accidentally became a cult leader. Yeah, see, there you go. You two there, tiefling. Let me know what it's like being a cult leader. I've never been one before in my life, and I don't care what they say, it's still not happening anytime soon. I mean, I could see someone drawing Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, right, I saw that one. Oof. Lore? Yeah, there you go, there's the lore page. Oh wait, I was beat to it? Yeah, see, there you go. Let me see. Trying to catch up with things. Welcome on in there, Vaporwave Axolotl. Welcome on in there, Peanut. Thank you for redeeming Gun there, Dilly. There we go, Gun. Welcome on in there, Bob, Toshi. Caddy is here. Also, thank you for the follow there, Caddy. You too are a lampy. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Also, I see a grip. Hold on a minute. We got to give a shout out to Grim. There we go. Perfect. Wait, did that not work? Did it break on me or something? That should have worked. You know what? I want to go find out why that didn't work. In the meantime, we'll just do this instead. Take that. You're not going to get away either way. Alright, we're going to try to catch up with a lot of the reading. There we go. Lol. Lol indeed. Discord? Yeah, there you go. No, they're right. Very bullyable. Fair enough. Lamp? Yo, Caddy. Legumi. What's a legumi? I shouldn't have asked that. I feel like I just ran into a D's nuts joke. Worry about it, because Lampy isn't the moth. You're right. I've been lying to you this whole time. Lampy's been this gun. The entire time, it was always the gun. Hi, my name is Lampy Gun. I gotta run and take a nap. All right there, Dilly, you go get that sleep. You go get that rest. Got work tonight? Oh yeah, most definitely go get that sleep. Go get that rest. And I hope you have a good night, a better tomorrow, and a great week. Best of luck with work. You got this. Automod got me. Wait, what did it get you with? Oh, leg umi. Gotcha. Yeah, I made an improv speech about making a group of dedicated students, the creative people fighting against the... Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. Lampy is the gun, Lampy is the gun. All hail the almighty cult. No almighty cult leader. No, none of that. Look, I just said kind and good. I never said the methods weren't questionable. You know what? Fair enough there. Fair enough there, Storm. Fair enough. Fancy? Thank you for the 7-stream streak there, Lil. I greatly appreciate that. I've been meaning to join the Discord server. Ah, fair enough. Okay, in that case, let me add you right quick. There you go. You are now officially added into the Discord. Whew. I am struggling to keep up. Who's gonna get punt? Everybody. Why not? Be strapped to get clapped to guess. Exactly. See, because that's what happened last time, or the first time we ever got raided, is that we were not ready. We were not prepared. Now that we have gun, we're always prepared. Welcome on in there, liar. How you be? Hope things are going well. Love your models? Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you like them. I drew and rigged them myself. Notice the acronym is GODS. Wait, the acronyms for which one? Hold on a minute. Acronyms. Oh, group of dedicated students. Oh, gods. A little pretentious if you ask me. I'm sorry. Let's see. Peanuts are a part of the peas family, which is scientifically known as a legume. Oh, a legume group of food. Can you add me to the Discord server? Shut up, Ryu. Okay, for those of you, for context there, folks, Ryu's been here for a really long time. They're part of almost all of that stuff. So whenever they say stuff like that, and you hear me tell them "shut up, Ryu," chances are it's because they're already cracking a joke of their own. So I'm just smacking back, shake and bake. Let's see. It was improved on the spot and sounded funny. You know what? Fair enough. If it got approved, there you go. Problem solved. I thought legume was pronounced legume. I mean, it might have been. Yo, Toxicure. Oh, Toxicure. I want to let you know. I saw the message. My brain has been fried, but I am thinking about a franchise or series that I'm not too familiar with. Also, let's give a shout out to Toxicure. Let's give a shout out to Wazzy over here. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. They also do art. They also play a good variety of games. Really funny streams. Very high activity over there. Very funny stuff. Hollow Bird, I gotta add a bird. I'm never gonna get any art done today. No problem, bro. Take your time. I am excited. Same. That's why I'm trying to think about this one, because I have been getting some thoughts in, but I'm really trying to think, what franchise do I not know a lot about, but I am interested in trying to draw that isn't mecha? Because I'm refusing to draw the mechs. Watch, I pick a series like, you know what? I don't know much about this series. Let's go with that one. All right, so here's a series right here. You want to, here's a series, and I know the perfect character for you. This one, like, all right. Can you give me a description of this? It's a robot. Son of a. All right, let's see. Let me add. What was I supposed to add again? Also, thank you for the save. Ooh, smart move. 1, let's save. 2, hydrate. And 3, Hollow Bird. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, so there's mine probably. Ah, perfect. All right, then I know exactly how to nerd out with the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff then. I got the perfect ideas. Art is looking menacing. Thank you. That means I'm doing the right job. Or that means I'm doing the good job. Also, go check out EB Demon as well. What am I trying to draw here? No, wait, not draw. I'm trying to add Hollow Bird. So, hollow. There it is. Which, by the way, there, folks, if you see this here figure, this is a custom, what's the word I'm looking for? This is a custom model that you can get on the vgen page. Well, when I say custom, I mean like you can custom commission a little Hollow Knight inspired character of your very own on the vgen page if you like. Just go over there and all of that good stuff. Send a reference sheet and you too can get yourself a Hollow Knight inspired character just like that one. Whew. There's non-gun Digimon. Oh yeah, true, there are non-gun Digimons. There's the Digimons that are like champion level, and then there's the Digimon that are in the mega level. Well, there's a lot of mega levels that have rocket launchers and all sorts of cannons and stuff. The Hollow Bird is my favorite, to be honest. That's fair, that's fair. I'm glad you like that. Let's see. Do you know Digimon? I only remember the first, how do I put it? When it comes to Digimon, I only remember the first 4 arcs. Obviously, the very first season, the one where he had Agumon and all of that stuff. And then there's the one with Vmon. And then there's the one with Gyomon. And then there's the one where they became the Digimon instead. Anything past that point, I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, anything past that point, I have no clue. So if there's any Digimon beyond those 4, I'm completely lost. Let's see, Magic the Gathering? There's also that. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about Magic the Gathering anymore. Also, if there's non-gun Digimon, I'm probably not going to know about it. I was going to say, IBX, technically not mechs. Remote controlled pocket robot. Wait, which ones are IBX? Whew. I was not ready for today. Let's see. There's the pretty lady Digimon. Yes, yes. Oh yeah. Okay, so I've heard about Venusmon. By the way, Lampy, I wanted to ask if you know when you did want to start Elden Ring stream. I'm hoping between February or March. I was planning on going for January, but it turned out making those models was a lot more work than I thought, along with everything on top of that. Let's see, LBX, sorry. I wish the models were still out. They're like $70 now. Wait, which models are still $70? I love when my Digimon turns into a pretty lady. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, going back to the Elden Ring, I'm thinking hopefully mid to late February. Oh, LBX models. Wait, which ones are LBX? Let me go back over there again right quick. LBX. Oh, gotcha. The remote control thingies. That's fair, that's fair. Speaking of models being expensive, I also gotta bring up something that is... Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for Shinzo to pop up, because I know one person is here that might... Or, yeah, one person is here that this may concern. There's another person that needs to hear about it later. And it's about that Exodia figure that was supposed to be on, or yeah, the Exodia figure that was on the throne that was funded. You know what, I'm just going to bring this up right now because of transparency and all of that. Both times, the first time it was ordered on throne, Exodia the Forbidden One, yes, there was a model that was put on the throne because someone requested that I put that model on the throne, or that figure on the throne. I put it on the throne. It got funded. It couldn't be ordered because they didn't have it on they didn't have it anymore on Amazon. So I thought, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. Throne has been doing this to me a lot. I could just go elsewhere and buy it. So I go to eBay. I try to find the closest price to what was offered, or you know, what was funded, which was like around 80 something bucks. This one went over. It went to at least 90 bucks. And I thought, you know what? The money is going to that Exodia figure. Even if I gotta spend a little out of my pocket, it'll be fine. It got refunded because they didn't have it either. And every other Exodia that I see is like around 150 to 200. And so now I'm in a bit of a pickle. I am in a serious pickle right now. Because every time I try to get that Exodia figure, it keeps getting canceled on me. And now I don't know what to do. So I need to contact some folks later and let them know I cannot pick up the Exodia. Even though it was funded on the throne, I cannot pick up that Exodia. And I've tried multiple times already now. And I don't know what to do. And I want to hear what they want to be done about all that. I guess the figure's forbidden, and I hate that. Welcome on in there, Rakuyo. Also, Phoenix, welcome on in. Thank you for shouting all of that stuff out. That certainly sounds like a nightmare. It is. Because they wanted me to buy, or, you know, they wanted to get me an Exodia figure, and I can't get that Exodia figure. Also, let's give a shout out to Not Evil. Welcome on in there. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Also, we need to figure out a day for Risk of Rain 2. I apologize that I kept missing those days for Risk of Rain. We're going to figure something out one of these days. Whew. Lampy ate the Exodia figure. I wish that would have meant that I at least had it in my possession at some point. But I couldn't even get that much. Yeah, they cool. I got like 2. Nice. About the other figure, not the Exodia one. That's pretty cool right there, Tiefling. Yes, we do. Yeah. Also, welcome on in there, record. Whew. Go check out the Accord as well. Very fun streams over there. Really cool people. All of that good stuff. Whew. All right, now back to drawing some rocks. How do I draw these rocks? Right now, I'm currently just trying to draw some rubble. I'll figure everything else out from there. But yeah, like I said, the only thing I could really do past that point is just contact people, contact folks that did fund for that Exodia thing and just let them know, yeah, what do you want to do about this? Because I've tried, it's not working, nobody has it, and those that do have it are seriously charging way too much for this. They're charging double what was funded for it. I don't know what to do past that point. Rocks are just blobs, right? Yes, very solid blobs. Like, solid blobs of mineral. That's what rocks are. Solid mineral blobs. Also, Brino, welcome on in. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. I hope things be well. I hope things be good. Folks, go follow and support Brina Belladonna. Let's give them a shout out right quick. Whew. Really awesome people. Really cool streams. Really amazing folks. Very chaotic times. Very chill times. Depending on what they're playing. All that good stuff. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend that you do. How goes the art? I want to say it's going pretty well. We have been distracted left and right, but we're getting there. Little by little, slowly but surely. But along with that, my brain is also very, very fried, so I'm still trying to figure things out. And that's just a shape. It ain't even a solid rock. Whew. And despite the fact that it's been an hour and a half, I think we finally got to the chill part of the stream. Things are settling down. Things are slowing a bit. Things are just, yeah, things are just, slowing down now. It gives us plenty of time to just work on some art, working on some drawing. all that stuff to the best of our ability. Chat, we chill. Sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Also, I swear, this phone keeps falling over. There we go. Heck yeah. Yeah. Yo, Damon FNAF, how you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. BRB? Alright, you do your BRB in there, Taefling. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to figure out how on earth to draw rocks. Alright, now we're currently just trying to make a bunch of shapes. A little bit of lighting in the front of said rock. Maybe the lighting should be in the back of the rock, or on top of the rock. Either way, we put a rock off in the distance over there. Add a tiny little rock over here. And how we're going to draw rocks. Why do you have a gun? Why not? It's for when raids get crazy. But you know, Lampy, if you need to take a break, you can. I can and I should, but I feel like I've been taking too many breaks. Like, I don't remember... When was the last time I took a break? I feel like I took a break a few too many times, especially last year. Like, I don't know what it is. I feel like I've had too many moments where I'm like, I'm just gonna take the week off. I'll be back someday. I don't know when. Right now, I'm just thinking, you know what? Oh my god, I think it is finally that point. I think I finally get it. I've always said, like, you know what? I don't mind, I don't care. Like, if I need rest, I'm gonna get that rest. But I finally hit that moment that I finally realized that I'm thinking to myself, things are running strong. Things are going pretty swell. Why would I want to stop now? Why would I want to stop now when the momentum's high? I'm just realizing, oh no, that's the curse. There it is. I should quit while I'm ahead. It's time to take a break. There are never too many breaks. I don't know. I was gonna say, okay, I kind of almost, okay, how do I put it? Okay, I feel like there is such a thing as too many breaks. I feel like there's such a thing as too much of anything. Like, for example, water. You need water. You should always have water. You shouldn't drink too much water. And then you could literally drown yourself because you diluted all the salt in your body. And then you just kind of like just... So there's a thing of hydrating, and then there's overhydrating. You don't want to overhydrate. You want to have a nice... There we go, that's the thing. Everything's good in moderation. That's what I'm trying to say. Never too much of you, though. Yes, yes. Nah, I disagree. I feel like there's too much of me. Thank you for the hydrate there, Brina and Destroyer. Stop trying to drown me. I finally understand what Lil is talking about now. But funny. You know what? Fair enough. Let's see. Mordecai and Rigby are examples of too many breaks. See, case in point. Demon gets it. Thank you for the hydrate there, Toshi. Thank you for the stretch. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate there. No, wait, I thought I already saw that one. No, wait, it was two different hydrates from Toshi. Oh, I see what Toshi's trying to do now. I see you, Toshi. Wait for it. Thank you for the posture check. Yeah. I'm gonna wait a moment on this one. We'll redeem all those hydrates once they're done. Let me know when everybody's done. Go on, keep on doing it, keep on hydrating. Keep putting the hydrate redeem, feel free. I'll let me know when you're done. Pen spin is my favorite. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, there was a pen spin? Oh, there's the pen spin. Thank you for redeeming the pen spin. There we go. Right. The gun needs to go away to do pen spin. Thank you for redeeming pen spin. Hydrate. All right. We got another hydrate from John. We got like, how many hydrates is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Come on. You can do better than that. Give me like at least 10 hydrate redeems. Come on. 10 hydrate redeems. There we go. Thank you there, Peanut. All right. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you there, Nekomata. How hard a gun spin do? A lot more difficult than I wish it were. Thank you for the hydrate there, John and Quee. That's 11. That's not 10, 11, 12. All right, we got 12 so far. All right, then. All right, then. Now that we got 12 hydrate redeems, I'm going to show you a little trick. 13 hydrate redeems. All right, all right. Do we got any more? Do we got any more? Anybody else? Anybody else? Any more hydrates? Anybody else? Okay. I think that's all the hydrate. Oh, wait. Yeah. Old Man Windbreaker with the hydrate. Nakamoto with the hydrate. Tiefling with the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrates. I greatly appreciate it. That's like, how many hydrates do we got right here? Yes, we're farming the hydrate redeems right now. Okay, so that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Posture check and stretch. So 15 hydrate redeems so far. I'm going to show y'all a little trick. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this? Gonna redeem all these hydrate redeems in one go. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's about it. That's all you're getting. Hydrate redeems redeemed all in one go. That's all 15 in that one swig. There you go. Get scammed, nerds. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. He hydrated. See, there you go. That's what I was waiting on. Folks, if you stream... Okay, I'm surprised they're excited about that. Folks, if you stream and you find your chat trying to drown you with hydrate redeems, like hundreds of thousands of hydrates, or in this case, just like about 15, thank you for the redeem there, Necromancer Bob. No one is considering it a scam, which I'm surprised about. But you know what? That means less work for me. But yeah, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are a streamer and everyone is trying to spam the hydrate redeem so they could drown you, redeem them all at once. Take one swig. Problem solved. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna take more of that water because my... what's it called? I've been talking for like 2 hours nonstop. I am not. It was a bit, and you didn't drown you. Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you for the hydrate there, Nekomata. All right, so we got the hydrate for Nekomata and Necromancer done in one swig. There you go. Problem solved. Whew. I also have a cooldown. That's also a smart move. Get that cooldown. I also see that you stream, so... Oh, I did follow you. I gotta say, let me go follow right quick, and then I realize, oh, I already did that. You know what? Fair enough, fair enough. Let's go. Yeah, see, there you go. Problem solved. I chugged my water like an effing boss. You know what? Fair enough. Well, time for me to head out. Love the progress so far. Shading is really coming together. Yo, thank you there, Destroyer. And no worries there, buddy. You go get that sleep. You go get that rest. And I thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night, a better tomorrow, and a great week. You take care now there, buddy. The art is so gorgeous, it should be like 1,000. Thank you, I'm glad that you like it. I will come on in there. Night. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to spell that, or how to pronounce that name. Night Owl Health. Rikuyo, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome on in there, Mr. Burrito. Hi, I like your shot off, or sawed off. Thank you, I'm glad that you like it. I drew and rigged it myself. It also has a firing animation. Hold on a minute. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. Gotta not forget to follow this time before I go eat. Alright, the Rikuyo, you go get that sleep, you go get that rest. And yeah, Rikuyo, Night Owl, thank you for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're lampies now. If you don't know what it means, don't worry about it. Thank you for the quack. Thank you. I just clicked. Oh, yeah. Thank you. It just clicked in my head. Yeah. Wait, what clicked? Also, Old Man Windbreaker, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Doodling a little borb. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Go doodle that burb. Oh, that you followed? Oh, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Are you doing grayscale shading? Not quite. I'm actually just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's Roman numerals. Oh. Wait, Roman numerals. I am struggling to find the numerals. I apologize. My brain is fried and I can't think so well. No pressure? Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, we're just going to add some more textures onto the screen here somewhere. Let's get our brush. Let's just blend and just drag some of this across over here. Drag a little bit over there. Okay, drag a lot on this part with the smudge tool. Just smudge all those pieces a little bit. Now we want to blend these in so it just gets we want to blend these parts in for the background specifically. Give it a little more feel to the rubble and stuff. That sort of stuff, or that sort of situation. Let's also get our brush, put it at 30%. There we go, that should be good. Whoops, no, I did not want a text layer. Let's get our smudge tool. We're going to have our smudge tool at 60% strength, 100% sharpness. And the reason why we want that is because what we want to do is just pull this just a little bit, just ever so slightly. Just move it over to the side, just a little. And there we go. This way it blends in, but it still keeps the integrity of the rubble there. There we go, perfect. Also, let me see. Night Owl the Second. Oh! Oh, that's what you... Okay. I don't know why. I saw Hell and I thought it was Night Owl Hell. But why is there a T? Night Owl. Okay, yeah, that's on me. I completely missed that one. Thank you for the clarification there, Quee, and I apologize there, Night Owl, that I missed that one entirely. Take your time, Lampy. Thank you, I greatly appreciate that. Also, J Smacks, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your stay. By the way, you're Lampy now. If you don't know what it means, don't worry about it. Whew. Here to assist a homie. Thank you there, Quee. Alright, so I think we got that part, but now we need to add a different part of this section, which is adding a bit of shadow to this environment. So let's make a new layer. Get our brush. And let's add some shadows around here. Oh, right, we're on the smudge tool still. Let's add some shadows in the background over here behind these rocks. There we go. And yeah, we're just going to add some shapes right behind said rock. Just to give it that, just to give that feel that everything that you see here is part of the environment. It is part of the ground, part of the floor, all of that. That's what we're aiming for with this. There we go. Something along those lines. That should be good. Also, Ben Boyd, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Moth Crew. I hope you enjoy your steak. By the way, you're lampy now. If you don't know what that means, don't worry about it. Let's see. No problem? Alright, sounds good, sounds good. Oh my god. My random playlist just played Amish Paradise. Hey, that's what's up. Ain't nothing like living in an Amish paradise. I'm trying to remember, how does the lyrics go for that one? Or how does the chorus go? No cars and no lights when you're living in an Amish paradise? Or something like that, I don't remember. Why is the moth holding the shotgun at? Why not? I kid you not, I actually want to get a notebook now. I want to buy a notebook specifically for certain lines. Yes, I'm going to go with the Dragon Ball Z abridged. Yeah, the Dragon Ball abridged joke where Frieza keeps hearing too many heroic speeches, so he decides to just number them off, and I'm thinking, you know what? I've been thinking about this one for a while. Part of me is thinking, like, just have certain lines that keep popping up in stream and just be like, why does the moth have a shotgun? Okay, let's add a tick on that one. Hey, do you want let's get the bug zapper. Okay, let's get a mark on that one. What else do we got here? We're stealing your lamps. All right, that's another mark there. Eventually, you're just gonna hear, like, who gave this moth a gun? 197. What? Don't worry about it. All right, let's see. Phone died, so I'm on that alt account. It's John Elden guy, by the way. Yo, John, welcome back. Sorry to hear about the phone. But yeah. Welcome back there, John, totally not Elden guy. How you be? I hope you're having a good day. Let's see. I like the name of the last one who followed. Fanboy Enjoyer? Fair enough, fair enough. Hi, Lampy. Yo, Karibo Lord, how you be? Hope things are going well. Hope things are good. I should keep a count of you saying, let's eat. Wait, when do I say that? Wait, when do I say that? Yeah, I'm charging it? Fair enough, fair enough. I want to get a lot of Lampy phrases and make a bingo sheet and see if he says any of the phrases. Okay, so I can already help you with that. There's a couple of phrases that even I am catching. Number 1, not gonna lie. Number 2, Yu-Gi-Oh. Number 3, yeah. That's all I got so far. I'm pretty sure there's more that I can't think of. Oh, yeah. Number 4, save your money. Specifically that one, because you know what? Y'all haven't been listening to that part, and I think y'all should be listening to that part. I think y'all should be saving your money right about now. It's the beginning of the year. I think it's time to save some money. Let's eat. You just did? Fair enough, number 4. You know what? Alright, alright. Hey, what the? Where's the Lampy plush? Hold on a minute. We gotta fix something, because the Lampy plush should have been there. Plush. Why is it just bird? Bird, what did you do with Lampy? I put plush, and I did not find Lampy plush. Oh, wait, maybe it's just this one? I'm gonna find out if it's just this one. There it is. There's Lampy plush. What the? There we go. Wait. There we go, perfect. There, problem solved. Alrighty then. I don't know why that... Yeah, I don't know why that happened, but there we go. Did I hear spend money? No, I said save money. Save. Save. Yeah, I gotta save money for my $300 Deku figure coming in a few months. I mean, I guess that's one way to save your money. That's fair, that's fair. Well, come on in there, Saya. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. You know what? At least you're spending it on what you want to spend it on, and that's what's important. You're spending it on figures. Yeah, I gotta save money. Okay, so I saw that one. Did I hear spend money? No, 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 no. Where's the lamp art? That's a good question. I haven't made the lamp art yet. The lamp plush is great. Thank you. I'm glad that you like that. But yeah, folks, go check out Saya. They're currently doing a debut again. Or yeah, they're not a debut again. Let me rephrase that. Because that just sounds disregarding. They are currently doing a rebranding. No, wait, no, not a rebranding. They're coming back from their hiatus. That's the one. They're coming back from their hiatus. They're going to have a debut. They're going to have a lot of cool stuff. Go check out Saya. They also do a lot of voice acting. It's also a very funny time over there. They are a huge My Hero fan. So if you're a fan of My Hero, go check them out. I highly recommend that you do. If you're not a fan of My Hero, still go check them out. I highly recommend that you do. I think the Lampy plush went on strike, especially after seeing the pic of Dilly choking it out, or choking out Lil's Lampy plush. Yeah, Lil sent me that image too. Like, I know it was supposed to be them just holding the gun, but I'm like, is Lil choking me out? Is Lil choking out the Lampy plushie? Look, I mean, not Lil, Dilly. Now, is Dilly choking out the Lampy plushie? Look, I know I said a lot of messed up things, but this is a little much, don't you think? Okay, let me see. Did I hear knock Lampy out and put my money in his wallet? Look, just because I'm a plushie doesn't mean that I still don't have a gun. So you could try that attempt all you want. It may not work out very well. Been trying to get better with spending. Want to get into kit bashing with scraps and junk. What's kit bashing? I have around the house to make models. Oh, I understand now. I think. Well, at least it's on a Deku figure than a stinky Bakugo figure. Now I know Ryu's just trying to get under Saya's skin with that one. I heard save your moths, spend money. No, 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 no. No saving well, yeah, save your moths, but also save your money. To me, it looked like Dilly was trying, or yeah, let's see. Was trying to do the thing Homer does to Bart. Yeah, same. Okay, I know that they were just holding it so the Lampy has the gun, but it did look like it was like, yeah, come here, you. Oh yeah, the shadows definitely made these rocks stand out a whole lot more. Originally, okay, let me see if I could have the original before all of that. Nope, we went too far on that, and that's completely fine. But yeah, I was looking at all of this, just thinking, the rocks looked a little lacking, like there was something missing. Now that we added the shadows to everything, them rocks are starting to stand out a lot more. But we may also need to go back to this rock here and clean it up just a little bit. Now that we got that, let's get our smudge tool, make it a little bit bigger. Blend that in, take it up here and there. Boom, there we go, much better. So now we can actually see that rock in the distance. Now, for the smoky effect, because we got to add some of that smoke. Since Lampy refuses to register the religion, pay off his tax bill. No, 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 no. Because, okay, one, I'm not registering it as a religion because, one, we don't talk about religion here. We don't talk about religion. We don't talk about politics. We don't talk about petty dramas. That's the rule. Number two, I'm not accepting the cult, so obviously there's no reason for me to register any of that. No, 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 no. Also, Raviel, thank you for redeeming the lamp. Or yeah, thank you for redeeming the plushie mo. Welcome on in. Hope you're having a good day. I like turning a medicine bottle into a train or something. Wait, how do you turn a medicine bottle into a train? I am very interested in this. But Lampy cool. Hit the road, Square. Yes, I stole that from The Simpsons. I'm not going to deny that. I stole that entire line from The Simpsons. Although I think it was something about hippie stuff. Oh, wait. Was it the poncho? Yeah, it was the poncho. It was like, you're not a hippie. Like, but the poncho. Like, poncho. Hit the road, you square. Something along those lines. I know it was something similar to that. Alright, so I think I got the effect there. Now we need to go to the foreground next. Alright, next step. You should check out Studson Studios. I'll explain it all. Or it'll explain it all. Oh, it's not a cult. It's a tax-free group of followers who admire you. Sounds like a cult to me, and I don't like it. Focus on the candy wrapper. Oh, yeah. Focus on the candy bar. Now let me see. Or get back to the candy bar. That's the line. Okay, so. We need to make a new layer here. And we're going to call this layer Fog. Fog. I mean, to be fair, it's technically going to be dust that's being kicked up, but we're going to call it Fog. We're going to increase this. Actually, no. We'll keep the brush at 0% sharpness. Bring the smoke cloud down a little bit. And we're going to put, yeah, keep the brush at 30%. Smoke cloud. Or keep the brush at 0% sharpness. And now here's how we're going to make that smoke cloud. We're going to try to get a bright enough color. Not too bright. Let's go with a very dim purple here. Zoom out a little bit. Make our brush a little bit bigger. And here's where we just get our brush and we just circle in the shape. Have it drag across like so. That should be good. And from here, we just make a bunch of circles, especially at the top. We're just gonna make a bunch of curved shapes. We want to make a bunch of curved, roundy shapes over here just to give that foggy effect. And if we want that fog to be a little bit thicker, we just go over it a couple more times. Multiple times like so. Something like that. And we're also going to go at the top of the edge, just to give it a blurred out effect. And that should be good. That should be okay. That should be all right. Let's add a little more there. A little more down here. There we go. We got our smoky, foggy effect just like that. Real easy, real quick, real simple. I don't know if I explained any of that, but we're just making weird, curved shapes. You know what? Let me show you up top here, so I could show what I mean. Let's get let's erase all of this. So what we just did down there was essentially just make a rounded shape. Make a rounded shape like so. Then, when we're making the rounded curves, we just add a little bit up top there, a little bit up top there. Make kind of like bean shapes. A bunch of bean shapes. Something like that. Then just overlap that with a brush that has 0% sharpness and 30% opacity. Just have it overlap multiple times on top of one another, like so. And if you wanted it to dissipate and just be a little bit darker on the other sides, then add another layer up top. Just add like a quick transparent outline at the top up there while you go over it with the beans again. And then boom, you got yourself a cloudy effect, just like so. Alright, now let me see. But yeah, that guy made a shrink train, a replica working clock of a tower from Majora's Mask. Oh. Yeah, the guy made a Shrek train, a replica working clock of the tower from Majora's Mask. Ooh, nice. And currently making his own replica of the OG Megazord. A lot of cool stuff. Oh, I gotta see this stuff. That actually sounds pretty amazing. But how can you make your own point when the brush has none? I don't get it. Now imagine if you sent this to Konami for a Berserk Dragon reprint. One, I want to get paid first. Two, I would also love to see this as a Berserk Dragon art piece or a Berserk Dragon card. I would really like to see this as a Berserk Dragon card. We're also going to drag the cloud down a bit. Actually, you know what? Yeah, drag the cloud down just a little bit more. Let's put that. Let's also put the save. Let's also blend this in a little bit more. There we go. Something like that. That should be solid enough. Well, of course, with pay. Fair. No sharpness, no point. I feel like I missed something. Did I say point? I might have said point at some point. Other than that one sentence alone. Did I say point? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the drawing at hand. Alright, so we need to make a new layer because we need to... Actually, no, we're not even going to add any darkness to the sky back here. We're going to leave that one as is. Let's actually add another feature here. Let's actually go to the... Let's go up ahead. We're going to call this one dark. There we go. The reason why we call that dark is because what I want to do next. Actually, you know what? What I want to do here is get a lighter shade of gray or a lighter shade of black. Kind of like charcoal color. Along those lines. Get that. Actually, first let's get that tone of purple. Let's bring that closer to black. That should be good. Let's get our brush. Put it at 100% sharpness. We're going to get our mouse clicker with 0% sharpness, 100% opacity, something like that. And reduce the coloring a little bit. There we go. Let's pull this back up a little. Right there should be good. Also, let me see. Just walk in there, shotgun, swinging, or let's see. Just walk in there, shotgun, swinging, demand to talk to Himihiko Higashio and show him how good your art is, for real. Sure, that will work. Yeah, absolutely, that'll definitely work. You just roll on in there like, yeah, I just roll on in there, start barking orders in English, And someone will probably understand, and then they give me a job to, draw Yu-Gi-Oh art. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh art like the old classic cards again. I know that's a very specific style, and not even Takahashi. Yeah, I know that even he didn't have that art style anymore because, he developed beyond that. Okay, not entirely, not entirely. I saw some of the previous artwork that... I saw the last arts that he made before, his unfortunate passing. Rest in peace there, dude. I saw that, Blue Eyes Ultimate Alternative Dragon. At first, I thought this is a little goofy looking, and then after looking back on it, I think it was because of the scales, but looking back on it, like, actually, I gotta think about it. It's just like the old Yu-Gi-Oh arts from back in the day. You know what, I'm okay with this. Also, Piranha, how you be? Hope things are going well. Welcome on in. Lampy, which is worse? Which is a worse apocalypse to be in? Plants vs. Zombies or Call of Duty Zombies? For Plants vs. Zombies, we're doing a composite of all PvZ media. That is a tricky one because I don't know much about the zombies from either of those two series. I just know one of them run, and the other one are fighting mutant plants for some reason. So that's a tricky one right there. I think Haribo could beat it. Berserk Dragon? I hate to say it, but I've actually had a scenario. I've mentioned this a long time before when I played, when I had this card in my deck. I actually had a scenario where I lost because of Karibo. I mentioned it before. I'm just gonna give a quick iteration of that. I played a ritual deck with Demise, King of the Abyss. That's a monster where you could pay 2,000 of your life points to nuke the field. So the game plan was summon Demise, King of the Abyss, summon another level 8 ritual monster, nuke the field with Demise, therefore that level 8 that you had also gets nuked. And because a level 8 got nuked, you get to play the magic card, A Deal with Dark Ruler. And A Deal with Dark Ruler says, if a level 8 was on your side of the field was sent to the graveyard this turn, specifically, it was sent from the field to the graveyard this turn, you can special summon a Berserk Dragon from your hand or deck. Now, why is that important? It's because it's not a once per turn effect. And it doesn't have to happen, and you don't have to lose a level 8 multiple times. No, you just have to lose that one level 8 once that turn. So, if you had multiple copies of A Deal with Dark Ruler, you could summon multiple copies of Berserk Dragon. And that's what I did one time. I summoned up that one monster, summoned up another level 8, I nuked the field. That one of those level 8s died because of nuking the field. I got to play both of my Deal with Dark Rulers to summon up 2 Berserk Dragons. And I attacked my opponent directly with all 3 monsters. Now, considering that there's 2 35 attackers, that would be 7k plus the 24 attacker, that would be game. However, I got halted because of 1 Karibo. I was able to hit them with a 35 and a 24, but I couldn't hit them with that second 35. Therefore, they survived because they survived with like 100 life points left. Let's see, 35 plus 24. That's like what, 59? Okay, so no, they still had more than 100 life points. Let's see, 35, 24. Yeah, 59. So they had like 1,100 or 21 life points left. Something along those lines. Either way, they still had life points. And I thought to myself, you know what? That's fine. You saved yourself for 1 turn. I'll just get you next turn. They activate Lightning Vortex. And I used my entire hand to pull off that 1 turn kill combo, which failed. And since they activate Lightning Vortex, destroying all my face-up monsters, I I basically had nothing left. I draw my next card. It's a magic card that I cannot play, and so I die the turn after. So, needless to say, I lost because of a single Karibo. The whole plan would have been flawless if that Karibo was not in play. To this day, I still have an inkling of animosity towards Karibo. And the music would stop just to give more weight to that story. That's life for you sometimes, though. Also, Leon, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Nah, no Lampy. He will barge into Konami headquarters saying, give Red Eyes actual good support. Nah, well, yeah, one, that, but two, I'd be more like, give the moths an actual archetype. Give Perfectly Great Moth a retrain. Give Cocoon of Evolution. Well, we already got a retrain of Cocoon of Evolution. Twice now, actually. But give Petite Moth a retrain. Give regular Great Moth a retrain. Give Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth a retrain. Give all the moths retrains. You know what? Give the Cocoon another monster. All of that. And yes, give Red Eyes more support. Better support. Actual support. I got here at the end, but I think I get what the conversation is. That's fair, that's fair. Dude, yeah, I dug some of those final... Let's see. I dug some of those final cards? Yeah. I will say this, though. I wasn't too big of a fan of Red Eyes Alternative Dragon. I like the effect, but the artwork, don't get me wrong, the artwork looked good. It looked really, really good. But I don't know, like the change of it definitely changed up what Red Eyes looked like. I mean, if you look at Red Eyes alternative, you know what? You don't even have to look up Red Eyes Alternative Dragon. I'm gonna show it right here. And we still don't even have it in Master Duel. I understand why we don't, but it's an unfortunate circumstance nonetheless. All right, there's the image. This is Red Eyes Alternative Dragon. Now, I said that this artwork looks amazing, but at the same time, kind of hard to see this as a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Thank you for the crab rave. Hold on a minute. Open image in new tab, because I want to just drag this entire thing over. Okay, let me get the image. Give me the image, Google. Could not be completed because it is not the right kind of document. What do you mean it's not the right kind of document? You know what? Google, you suck. Let's get this image then. Close enough. Open image in new tab. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. This one's Red Eyes Alternative. Yeah, Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. Now, this is why I said the artwork looks amazing. The artwork looks phenomenal. But at the same time, something seems off. Like, it is a black dragon. It does have red eyes, but I can't really see this as Red Eyes Black Dragon. Like, something seems a little different. So you're saying all Karibo deck. I mean, to be fair, there is an all Karibo deck out there. That head shape is not Red Eyes Black Dragon? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I saw it, like, I mean, I guess technically, linguistically speaking, that is a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Kind of gives Black Rose Dragon, actually. I wouldn't even, I mean, granted, I think it's because of all the red. Then it might give Black Rose Dragon, but even then, like, even the head shape still doesn't reach Black Rose Dragon. This, I don't know what that head shape is. But hey, he drew it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, I respect the person. I respect the dude. He put one heck of a legacy. But I am gonna call things out when I see it, and that one is one of those designs where I see it where it's like, it's a good design, good artwork, really great style, really great design. What do you mean that's Red Eyes Black Dragon? What is that laser beam? I mean, to be fair, it is an alternative. It is an alternative, I suppose. Also, Nazcat, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Thank you for the crab rave. I greatly appreciate that. Let's give a shout out to Nazcat. They do artin. They play a good variety of games. All sorts of stuff. That looks sick. It is. It is. And you believe it's Red Eyes Black Dragon, though. But yeah, go check out Nazcat. Really awesome stuff. But yeah, let me see. Wait, so in theory, if you link summon using a level 8 or higher monster, then a deal with Dark Ruler could work, right? Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact. Because it doesn't even need to be sent to the graveyard in a specific way. It just needs to be on the field and then goes to the graveyard and then boom. If you have deal with Dark Ruler, it doesn't even have to miss timing. Like, so long as a level 8 went to the graveyard, you could play deal with Dark Ruler at any time that turn. So long as it's your level 8, of course. Did you say you would break into the place that makes Yu-Gi-Oh! And get a job making Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards? I mean, if I can. That feels like a scenario from a Yu-Gi-Oh! Episode. Ah, see, there you go. You know what? I feel like that would be a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX moment. Who are you playing against, Yugi? Nah. I mean, well, to be fair, that friend was definitely an oddball, so maybe. Welcome on in there, Knight. How you be? Hope things are going well. Or Night Owl. That jawline, though? Yes, that dragon. Oh my god, that dragon is a Chad. Look at that jawline. When did Yu-Gi-Oh! Do a collab with Gamera? It looks like Gaios. Wait, what's Gaios? That's wicked? It is. There been any news about Guardians lately? Wait, which one's Guardians? Oh, the Guardian monsters. Unfortunately, no news about the Guardians. I don't know why. The last support we ever got for the Guardian archetype was Eatos and Dread Scythe. After that, they just stopped. But now that you mention it, we should get updated Guardian cards. We should. I want to hit nostalgia. Give us some retrains of all the Guardian cards. And give us the Psycho armor already. They're so cool, like why? Right? I like what's his name. Who's the dinosaur dude with the axe? I'm trying to remember. Guardian Graal. That's his name. Graal. Graal. Loved Raphael? Yeah. See, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Yu-Gi-Oh! Had some really... It's crazy to think about, but when Yu-Gi-Oh! Had filler arcs, they had some pretty good filler arcs. With the exception of that one with the pink-haired dude. That one definitely felt like the most filler of all arcs. They should update the Guardian Equip cards. Since one card has been banned... Oh yes, they should also update the Guardian Equip cards too. You make a good point there. Because we are never getting... Well, not entirely true. I was going to say, we're never getting Butterfly Dagger Elma back ever again. But I forgot Genesis format exists. So we can get the Butterfly Dagger back. We just can't get it into the real game no more. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh has some crazy glub, so many side characters that have so much cool stuff. True. Very, very true. And I feel bad that we never get that. Lampy, posted and tagged in the Discord. Ah, gotcha. I will have to check that out later. Actually, you know what? Let's check it out right now. What's going on? What was I tagged in the Discord? Also, thank you for joining the Discord there, Caddy. We're going to add you right there. Boom, there you go. Oh. Oh my god, it really is him. Hold on a minute. Let me get this image right quick. That is definitely Red Eyes Black Dragon right there. That is definitely That is definitely that new Red Eyes Black Dragon. I don't know what Guardian of the Universe is. But that Gaios is definitely, or that Red Eyes Black Dragon is definitely Gaios. It is literally right there. I told you. Yeah, you were on the money. You were on the money there, Toshi. You know what? Just for that, you deserve a shout out. Here, take this. Also, let me see. Like, okay, so I saw that one. And yes, there are a lot of good Yu-Gi-Oh! Designs out there, and for some reason we're not getting them. You know, it's also a shame. This monster card and many other monster cards with, you know, Takahashi's artwork on it. We're never getting that in Master Duel. And I don't think they're ever really reprinting them. Well, I don't know if they're going to reprint them, but we're never getting those in any of the games. Because I don't know the exact... There seems to be some red tape in the background to where they're not allowed to bring any of those artworks into the game for some reason. The Star Wars term, making fun of a crazy name, and it has been used for like side characters. We see one time and it gets used in other fandoms. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, the normal tech dude that tried to take over Kaiba's low state tourney? Yeah, that dude. That's the tech dude. The dude with the Valkyries. Funny enough, we actually got his cards before we got Valen's cards. We got the pink-haired dude's cards before we got retrains of Raphael's cards. You know what? There's still time, though. There's still time. We just finally got retrains for the Pump King and the entire Call of the Haunted deck that Bones had in Duelist Kingdom. So we still have time to get retrains of the Guardian cards and their equips. Oh, Gamera is a kaiju? Yeah. That's why we got Gamma Seal. Mofo is a Gamera foe? Oh, gotcha. So what you're saying is we gotta have Red Eyes Alternative Dragon versus Gamma Seal. Yo, Soj, welcome on in. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Let's give a shout out to the Soj. Yeah, I haven't checked out Sojita. Highly recommend that you do. Very nerdy times over there, and I say nerdy in a good way. Very nerdy times. Really awesome folks. If you're looking for a stream to just nerd out in, that's a good place to go. They play a good variety of games. It's really a lot of fun over there. Don't forget the Invisible Gun dudes. Yeah, but the Invisible Gun dudes didn't have any cards. I want to see cards. Purple mentioned? Wait, did I say purple? I might have said purple. I don't remember what I'm saying anymore, so if you catch me on something, feel free to remind me on what I just said. The only good thing about the pink-haired filler villain is his spell card that skips the opponent's turn for a second battle phase. Oh yeah, that card. You mean Number 21, Zawaldo. No, I know you're not talking about that one, but when you said skip a turn, the immediate thought that came to mind was, number 21. Hi, Moth. Yo, Soj. Welcome on in. Hope things are well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Purple mentioned. When did I mention purple? Thank you for the hydrate. I greatly appreciate that. Honestly, I do need something to drink. I am the cold. Sorry to hear that. Bundle up. I've been hearing a lot of people have been going through a blizzard right now. And I'm sorry to hear about the blizzard stuff. I hope things have been getting better. I hope things have been getting easier. And I hope things have been getting a little bit warmer. Or at least I hope it gets warmer in the next couple days. My favorite is Zombie Stein. Zombie Stein. Is that the big Frankenstein dude 4400 attack? Is that like the giant zombie dude with the hood over his head? Or you can't even see his face? I think that might be the one. Oh, number 22. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, that was a pretty cool card. I never really got to use that monster, but it seemed like a pretty cool card. Is a Lampy. Where? Welcome on in there, Liz. How you be? I hope you're having a good day there, buddy. I hope things be good. I hope things be well. Let me see. Is this the... Yeah. This is the one, because it definitely gives more of a sense of distance over there. Let's actually drag this down a little bit more. No. We don't drag it down. Leave it right there. And we save. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying your weekend, all of that good stuff. In the meantime, we're currently trying to figure out how we want to draw this monster. And I think I got the smoky effect going on. But because of this fog, I kind of want to add one more feature. Let's blur this in a little bit. Go to the Gaussian blur. Up that blur by 10. I think 10 is a good number. I'm eepy? That's fair, that's fair. I know that feeling all too well. I can't think either. Brain is too fried. Not me learning Kaiba jammed a gun using a Goddess of Reversal card. Yeah. Dude, seriously, like, Kaiba may have been one of the biggest of tech nerds you have ever heard of, but dude knew his way around a fight, and for some reason, it all revolved around trading cards. Like, any way, like, if he was gonna jump into for the most part, he jumps into a fight, he's throwing a trading card at somebody, or a trading card is going to be involved in said fight. Y'all remember that time when he literally threw a Blue Eyes White Dragon card into somebody's hand? Like, literally just stabbed somebody's hand with a trading card and threw that card like it was a freaking ninja star. I kid you not, that actually happened in the Yu-Gi-Oh series. In the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, he just throws a card like it's a ninja star, and it freaking works. Goddess of Reversal Retrain referenced that gun scene. Wait, it did? How? Let me look at the effect of that, let me look at the effect of that one. Yu-Gi-Oh. Got it. Oh, I didn't even spell Yu-Gi-Oh right. Yu-Gi-Oh. Goddess. Nope, that ain't it. I accidentally put Goddess of Light. Like, nope, that ain't it. Reversal. Goddess of Reversal. Okay, now where's that? Oh, there it is. Alright, let me see your effect here. While you control no cards, and this card is the only card in your hand, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard this card, destroy as many cards as possible your opponent controls, then you can special summon one monster from your deck. Okay, I could see it. The declaring attack part. I'm surprised it didn't just straight up negate that attack. I mean, I guess it technically negates that attack by destroying all the other cards, so yeah, I guess that's on point. My number one Yu-Gi-Oh let's see. My number one Yu-Gi-Oh character is definitely Yusei. Oh yeah, Yusei could definitely throw hands. And again, he was born on the streets, so it makes sense. He's got to learn to throw hands. Trying to think. Number one favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. All right, for me it's a toss-up. It's either Jack Atlas. Actually, no, I take it back. Part of me was thinking between Jack Atlas or Bakura, and then one person came to mind, and now I take it all back. Pegasus. Specifically Pegasus from the English version. Because come on, whenever you think of Yu-Gi-Oh, like, that is one of the voices that come to mind is Pegasus. And all the funny words that he used to say in that series. No ifs, ands, or buts, bar none. Yugi Boy is something I reference all the time. Exactly. Like whenever anyone's playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Relinquish, Thousand Eyes Restrict, Millennium Eyes Restrict, any Toon Monster pops up. Sometimes not even Toon Monster, not even any Pegasus cards have to even pop up in the game for someone to toss that reference out there. That's why Pegasus, specifically English dub Pegasus, which is always why I'm also going to say, anyone who says, ew, English dub was trash, like, buddy, we got some of the most iconic things from the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Shadow Realm. Pegasus calling everybody boy at the end of their names. Invisible guns. And personally, one of my personal favorites, since we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I gotta bring up one of my personal favorite censorships. Now I know what you're here. I know what you're thinking. Wait, personal favorite censorships? What do you mean? There is one censorship card that I will actually say I personally think looks better than the original. This is the one and only time where I'm actually going to say I like this one better. Now, I know that sounds like blasphemy, but hear me out. Hear me out. Barrel Dragon. I'm gonna show you the uncensored version. I'm gonna show you the original design of Barrel Dragon now. That's the original design. It's a mechanical dragon with three revolvers. Now that looks alright. That looks cool. I mean, it's not bad design. I like the design. But a dragon with 3 laser cannons. 3 big glowing laser cannons. You can't tell me that the 3 laser cannons looks worse than this. Now, I said it before and I'll say it again. Both designs look good, but you can't tell me that this one does not look good right here. I like this one better. I don't know what it is, but it just makes it feel more fantasy setting. I don't know why I'm putting my hands around the card like you could see me emphasizing any of this stuff. Also, Bean, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Let's give a shout out. Oh, right. Also, let's show what current artwork we got right now. Let's give a shout out to the Bean. How be things? I hope things are going well. I hope things are good. Everybody's stopping by. Or yeah, everyone who's here, go check them out. Very funny streams over there. Very hilarious times. Really cool stuff. They play a lot of horror games. They play a lot of horror-esque games. Stuff like that. If you're a fan of slimes, if you're a fan of bats, if you're a fan of Depede, it's a good place to go. Everybody stopping by from Bean's stream. Hi, my name is Lampy, small-time illustrator, football-sized moth. I do a lot of drawing streams, occasional gaming streams, and sometimes live 2D rigging streams. And today is one of those drawing streams. We're currently working on some Yu-Gi-Oh art. I hope you all enjoy your day. I hope you all enjoy your stay. And if you gotta take care of things, go take care of those things. Never feel bad about writing or running, because that's what raids are all about. But if it's sides ground, I greatly appreciate that. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, Bambi's trying to fight. Hold on a minute. We got to give a shout out to Bambi as well. But yeah. How was the Dead by Daylight? I hope it was fun. I hope it went well. I hope you didn't have to deal with toxic players. Because I know that... I also hope you didn't have to deal with hackers, because I actually saw a friend dealing with some hackers recently in one of their games. A couple days ago, actually. Your art looks fantastic. Yo, thank you. I'm glad that you like that there, Bambi. Bandicoot Valley? Yeah. Also, let me see. Now it's been 6 or 7 times. End me. Wait, what happened? What happened 6 or 7 times? Why did they censor that? Wait, censor what? The gun? Okay, so the reason why they censored the gun is because, one, guns. Like cartoons, there was something where in cartoons they had to replace all the guns with laser beams. We couldn't get that going no more. Unfortunately, I like the pistols, but I think I like the censored version. Like I said, I like the censored version better because, you know, big glowing laser beam cannons on a dragon. I don't know, I just really like that design going on there. Okay, Jira's fighting words too. Okay, we're gonna do that. Boom, take that, Jira, as well. Also, Spicy, or Noobles. Let's give a shout out to the Noobles. Folks, if you haven't checked out Noobles as well, I highly recommend that you do. Very unique design, very funny streams, really hilarious stuff. Very interactive with their community. I highly recommend checking them out when you get the chance. Also, we see, let's see. Hey, yo, that looks amazing. Yo, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Still trying to figure out what I'm trying to draw for the rest of it, though. We're just messing around here or there. Me? Yeah, you. Crazy, right? Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing some open lobby gaming. I'm slowly getting better at Fortnite, and I had DBD relapse as I am in the middle of a DBD break, so I can tackle my other game queue. Oh, fair. Understandable. How you been enjoying the fork knife then? And sorry to hear about the relapse. I know that feeling all too well. Sometimes you just gotta get back into that one game again. After all them years, it's like, okay, you know what? We're dealing with this. It's time to jump back into that game. Raids? Oh, let's see. Raids. And I made a 6-7 joke. Oh. Also, funny story. I had to look up 6-7. I wanted to find out, like, there is no way, because I heard originally when it came to this term 6-7, it means absolutely nothing. I was like, ain't no way it means absolutely 100% nothing. I refuse to believe that a meme came out of absolutely nothing. There is an origin from this. There is a reason that this exists. I'm gonna find out that reason. I found out it's from a song, so it's just like 21. It is literally the modern day version of 21. Crazy to think about. Yeah, that's literally all it is. It's just a line from a song. It's the modern day version of 21. That's it. That's all. So I guess that technically counts as nothing, but still, now you all know where the origin came from. You know where it all popped up from. It's been 6 or 7 times since Lampy said 6-7. And I'll do it again. What are your thoughts on them censoring all visible cards with no effect words? Wait. What's your thoughts on them censoring all visible cards with no effect words in the show because they couldn't promote the actual card game? Wait, what do you mean, what do you mean censoring all visible cards? Could you explain that one a little bit more? Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room, and we know how the rest of this goes. It's like Skibbity. It's just nonsense words. Okay, to be fair, I mean, yes, it is nonsense words, but I at least know where these things came from now. Like, for example, Skibbity is from that one YouTube video series that just kind of fell off the earth out of nowhere. Like, it popped up, it was big, it was huge, a lot of people were watching that, and then it just vanished from the face of the earth. It's like the relevancy just like gone. Me with Yu-Gi-Oh? That's fair, that's fair. Wait, which part about Yu-Gi-Oh? Alright, let's see. 21? Yeah. The Fortnite was fun. I'm getting better. I really like the big lightning pew pew. Oh yeah, the lightning cannon. Dude, the lightning cannon is just OP. What's 21? 21 is a number from a song. I don't remember the exact meaning behind it, mostly because I never heard the song, but 21 is also from a song. Last I remember. I'm also like halfway through Dark Souls Remastered. Has been giving me the itch to draw again with some of the armor from the game. Ooh, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I think I saw... Okay, I know you and a lot of other people have been playing the Dark Souls Remastered, which I lurk in the background, but I don't watch mostly because I'm like, I haven't finished Dark Souls myself, and I want to finish Dark Souls someday. I'm hoping sometime this year. So I'm just lurking in the background like, I'm a support, but I cannot see anything that's going on. I have to just be back here somewhere. I think the song was made because of Sports Player, if I recall. Ah, fair, 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 fair. It's 29 plus 10. Or 9 plus 10. Still, that doesn't make 21 at all. Anyway. Whenever they show... Oh, ads. Whenever they show a Yu-Gi-Oh card, it only shows the art, but not the actual effect box in the English version. Oh. Okay, as crazy as it sounds, I kind of like that. I know that they censored it. I know that it was a censored card. I didn't know that's why they censored it, but I don't know. It just kind of had a nice style to it. It was simplistic. Nothing too fancy. And it really made the actual card image stick out. Because I will be honest, when I first saw the actual card, I thought, this is kind of cool. Not like how they show in the cartoon, but this is kind of cool. Turns out, no, it wasn't how they showed it in the cartoon, because the English version changed up how the card artwork looked. Oh, wait. Right, now that I think about it, that does make sense. They got around product placement in that cartoon, because if it actually looked like the actual card that you actually sell, then yeah, I guess that would be considered product placement. You know what? Smart move. Understandable why they did. I also kind of wish that some of the cards did look like that. See, this is why we ended up with people on Etsy selling custom cards where they look like how they did in the English dub, because some people wanted that. I would have wanted that. Part of me still kind of wants to buy some of those from people. Like, if I see like a custom cards of like custom English dub cards, I would kind of buy it. I would buy it. I only played let's see. I only played Elden Ring, but I'm slowly going for the other games. Ooh, nice. How'd you like oh wait, you were gonna lurk. I was gonna say, how'd you like the Elden Ring? But I see you're gonna go grab food. Low-key, you want a grilled cheese? Go get that grilled cheese. That's a good idea. Need more grilled cheese? Everybody deserves a grilled cheese. I agree. You know what, Jira? You make a good point. You deserve a shout out. Was charged with more... Oh. Was changed to be more child-friendly. Oh, gotcha. That's fair. Yeah, it was to bypass the law that prevents companies from commercializing for kids. Also fair and understandable. That makes a lot of sense. Oi. No throne. Stay away from the throne. No throne. They want to avoid religion and anything that would influence children in ways that wouldn't be good. Also understandable, although that was very unfortunate for monsters like Dark Ruler, as I know Dark Ruler had some epic horns, And they're replaced it with 2 giant Konami balls. Yes throne, no vgen. Okay, maybe vgen. I have a few censored. They made some uncensored cards for tournament prizes. I have a few. Yeah. Also, speaking of which, once they showed an once they released an uncensored version of Dark Ruler in English, you better believe I had to buy that one. Well, not exactly buy it, but I had to do the thing where you have to spend like 30 bucks at a store just to get that one quote-unquote lost artwork card. You better believe I had to pick that one up. What's up, Lampy? Yo, Kipo, welcome on in. How you be? Hope you're having a good day there, buddy. Let's give a shout out to Kipo. There we go. Kipo also plays the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Yeah, I didn't know you were playing Elden Ring. How's the Elden Ring going? My brain going sleepy. I repeated myself there. Fair and reasonable. Fair and reasonable. That's completely... Yeah, that's completely fair. Honestly, when the brain goes, there's nothing else that could really be done. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else I should be doing? Alright, so we got the background, we got the foreground, we got the shadow, we got the actual figure, and now we need to get Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman in there somewhere. Konami Localizer. Archfiend? Nah, he's summoned Skull now. I mean, to be perfectly fair, the idea of Archfiend did not come to mind yet. Not only that, but I don't even think the archetype of Archfiend came to mind yet. So, I don't think anyone ever thought there was going to be an entire archetype around demons that says specifically demon. And that we're going to have to bring Summon Skull and drag him into that one too now. I think it was just like one of those things like, okay, Summon Skull. Summon Skull sounds pretty epic. Let's go with that. And then the whole Archfiend archetype came out. And originally, both of them were called demons. And so, now you just kind of get stuck with that. Like, oh. Right. We gotta find a way to take Summon Skull, who is called Summon Demon, and put him in the Archfiend archetype, because the Archfiend archetype is the demon archetype in Japanese. So we gotta just toss Summon Skull in there somewhere. And this happens a lot with Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of monsters where you find out, oh, or, you know, where they were not really future-proofed. Red Eyes Black Chick, for example. As a Red Eyes fan, I know all too well about the Red Eyes Black Chick monster, where originally it was just supposed to be called Black Chick. And therefore, because of that, every other Red Eyes card that brought up, they, you know, get a Red Eyes monster from your deck, they had to specifically say Red Eyes Black Chick is excluded. Like, you can get all these Red Eyes cards except for Red Eyes Black Chick. Why? Because in the Japanese version, it's not called Red Eyes Black Chick. So they had to cut that one out. And then you also had Frog the Jam, which was not future-proofed either, because when they had Frog the Jam, it was like, okay, Frog, Jam, makes sense. Alright, we made a frog archetype that searches frogs. Oh, we gotta stop that from Frog the Jam. Why do we gotta stop Frog the Jam? Because Frog the Jam was originally called something Toad. Slime Toad, I think it was called, in Japanese. So now that they made a frog archetype, and we just renamed Slime Toad to Frog the Jam, we gotta put on every single frog card, you could search one frog except Frog the Jam, because it is not a frog. Alright, let's see. One of my friends just texted me, hot dogs or tacos? Huh. So would that mean a taco is a sandwich? Folks, is a taco a sandwich? These are the real questions right here. Konami localized. Okay, so I saw that one. Oh crap, they re-released Snatch Steel. Oh yeah, I forgot. They put that in a new set and they made it up, or they, what's it called? Unbanned it. They unlimited Snatch Steel to 3 now. At last I remember. Like personality archetypes? Not quite. How do I put it? Okay, so Nekomata, in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's this thing called archetypes where there's a specific group of monsters that work well together. And I don't even mean typing or anything like that. I mean, you got an entire archetype of frogs, you got an entire archetype for red eyes, one for blue eyes, one for dark magician, one for 6 samurai, even though there's like, what, 18 of those samurais now? And then you got one for ninjas and other, like, all sorts of different types of reptiles, like multiple reptile archetypes. You got one for the aliens. The list goes on. Frog archetype personality. You know what? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Having one shell of a day. Okay, I'm banning Kiba. You know what? You know what? Where's Kiba? Where's Kiba? I'm gonna time him out right quick. Been a big Blackwing user in Yu-Gi-Oh. See, this is why Kiba makes all the egg jokes, because they're because they play Blackwing. And they play the bird archetype. Gotcha. Yep, like frog or frog monster except frog the jam. Exactly, like what Ryu said. Okay, then there's the Harpy brother situation. Oh yeah, Harpy's brother. I forgot about that one too. Because I think he was supposed to be called Sky something. I know it's not Sky Striker, because then that would have been funny. What the hell is an illusion monster? Okay, so they made a new monster type, illusions. I'm assuming that's what Thousand Eyes Restrict and a lot of Pegasus cards were supposed to be. Sky Scout. That's the one, Sky Scout. Lampy, I swear to Beerus, I will punch you into a bonfire. I just went through that food sin talk last night. I'm too sober to deal with that again. You know what? You make a good point there, Toshi. Here, take the shadow. Thank you for the save. I greatly appreciate that. Big Samurai, my beloved. I was unfortunately there when 6 samurais were running rampant all over the place. It was 6 samurais and Blackwings. Those two were running so rampant all over the place that I grew a serious exhaustion just seeing those two. Like, whenever I saw, like, all right, I got my scrap deck ready. Let's go. Let's do this. What are we fighting? 6 samurais? Oh, here we go again. Where's Sheehan? And then the other situation, like, all right. Another duel, another synchro time. Let's see who we going up against. Blackwings. Oh, here we go. Another armor master. Like, okay. All right. Okay. Here we go again. Where's that Icarus attack? Gotta love me some elemental heroes and Neospatian's archetype. True, true. Elemental hero. Holy moly, elemental heroes, the amount of support they got. It is ridiculous. I feel like elemental heroes got more support than Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes put together. I could be wrong, but I feel like elemental heroes got the most amount of support over any other anything, like at all, whatsoever. Like you got Red Eyes down here at the bottom. Then you got Red Dragon Archfiend. No. You got Red Eyes at the bottom. Then you got Stardust Dragon. Then you got Red Dragon Archfiend. Then you got Red Eyes. And above Red Eyes, you got Blackwings. Then you got Dark Magician. Then you got Blue Eyes. And then you got Elemental Hero. Bar none. That one's at the top of the top. Someone say Icaros? Close. I mean, If you want to call that trap card Icaros, there you go. Let's see. I do have a joke I want to say, but I don't want to okay, I'm banning it. I'm banning Kiba. Where are you, Kiba? Okay, where is it? Where is it? Timeout. No, not ban. Okay, timeout. For like 10 minutes. Goodbye, Kiba. How do I unban you now? Let me see. How do I unban? Oh, okay, let's see. Slash. No, not unban. Timeout. Okay, there it is. Okay, so timeout. At Kiba. I think that should work. Yeah, remove the timeout on Kiba. There we go. And they're back. There you go. I had to do it. I had to do it. Welcome back, Kiba. Alright, let's see. I cried when the XYZ was let's see. I cried when the XYZ was expensive. 6 Sam was my first Yu-Gi-Oh deck that I had a type. Oh, fair. Got lucky and got some now, but yeah, I miss my old deck. I don't blame you. Let me think about that one. Like, okay, so I definitely remember those times. I definitely remember... Okay, this one's gonna sound crazy, but y'all remember the time when 6 Samurais was uber expensive? Like the Synchro Monster was like around 50 bucks, maybe even 100. I don't remember how much Legendary Samurai Shien was, but I remember Legendary Samurai Shien being like ridiculously expensive. That was the one card that everyone wanted from Storm of Ragnarok. I remember this specifically because I wanted Storm of Ragnarok, not because of the 6 Samurais. I wanted them because of the Norse god. I saw them in the anime. I was like, all right, I'm getting the ace here. I'm getting the Nordic deck. I'm getting that whole thing. Was it good? No. But you better believe it was fun. But I know that in that same pack, Legendary 6 Samurai Shien was there. And he was about to terrorize. We didn't know what we were getting into, but Jesus Christ, that monster. 6 Sam traumatized me so bad, it made me study and be better just to beat that deck. Yeah, honestly, yeah. 6 Samurais was the reason why I even looked into that one monster. What is it called? Effect Veiler. First time I actually put a hand trap in the deck. Put Effect Veiler in there, so when they try to negate your spell or trap, you just negate their card, and now they don't have anything. You had to really play around Shien. E-Hero gets support, but there is also Destiny Heroes that get support too. True. Like Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. That card, that Phoenix Enforcer, that is an epic card right there. According to quick Google search, it's Heroes at number 1 with 200 plus cards. Yep, sounds about right. Honestly, that sounds about right. Donating Beals to your opponent and summon Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon for funny loot. Yes, wholeheartedly. That unironically happened to me at locals. I am so sorry for your loss there, Tiefling. I remember we talked about that one last time. Can I get a timeout, Lampy? Sure. Here you go. Here's your timeout there, John. All right. You're gone for at least 10 minutes there, John. I hope you enjoyed. All right, let's see. The problem is just hero archetype goes over vision heroes, masked heroes, elemental heroes, destiny heroes, hero. Oh, don't forget evil heroes. Heroes as an archetype is a broad one that searches multiple archetypes. Also true. I was happy with the recent support update they did for Blackwings last year. Blackwing Assault Dragon made for a really good burn build. Nice, nice, nice. keep it get timed out for a bit. How extra? Okay, we're timing out row as well. Okay, that's it. Okay, timed out row. All right, now it's time to untime them out. Untime out. How do I do this? There it is. Okay. Untime out row. Oh, it's because I put it the wrong way. Let's try this again. Untime out row. And then we untime out John as well. There we go, perfect. Heading to bed. Good night, everyone. All right, good night there, Ryu. Thank you for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a good night. Better tomorrow and a great week. You take care, another buddy. Back, but in ad jail. Wi-Fi got knocked out. Ooh, sorry to hear that there, friend. I will say one thing, or yeah, looking at some of the newer cards, I will say, like, oh, the newer cards are pretty cool, and I won't deny the fact that they made a, what's it called again? The fact that they made a black-winged dragon actually work with the Blackwing archetype this time around, I think that's fairly decent. I think that's pretty good, because, you know, the original one did not count as a Blackwing monster because winged was in there. Like, the E and the D kind of messed all that up. But once they made the new one that actually said Blackwing instead of Blackwinged, that I feel like that was a smart move on their part. The only downside is, good lord, that combo goes on forever and a half. I am not a fan at the fact that that combo goes on for so freaking long. Let's see. I was going to use that time to not get distracted by the need to chat. Ah, sorry about that there, Joe. Well. Huh. I should have left that on for a whole 10 minutes. You know what? Tell you what. I know exactly what we could do. I know exactly what we can do right now. Yeah, it's been annoying with Blackwing. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it does. And it took me a solid week to perfect the combo. See, this is why I decided to just play Raid Raptors instead. Plus, I liked the character who piloted the Raid Raptor deck better. But dang, they did Shun dirty. Like, seriously. Like, that was one of the best characters in Arc 5, and they did him so dirty in that at the end of that series. Like, halfway through the series, like, just loss after loss after loss. He even lost his sister. That's how bad it was. He lost his sister, he lost his friend, he lost every other duel past that point. It's just downhill from there. But yeah, let's see. Okay, let's see. But yeah, that's also why I played Blackwings, because at least with their combo, it doesn't... Okay, it can go on forever and a half. But I just refuse to let that combo go on forever and a half. Just give me Ultimate Falcon, and then I'm done. Well, actually, give me the other one. Give me the rank 13 Falcon, and then I'm done. I'm staying right there. I don't need anything else. I find it so hard not to fold and get the Legendary 5Ds deck right now. I wouldn't. It's not even a deck. I think it's like packs. Which means you're not even guaranteed of getting all the cards you wanted. Not as bad as Tier Elements, though. True. Tier Elements combos were pretty bad. Still not as bad as Snake Eyes combos, though. God, the Snake Eyes combos. And I thought the Labyrinth combos were bad. Labyrinth gives you this false sense of security, like, okay, Just gonna set all these cards face down and then my turn. Like, oh, wow, that was quick. All right, I guess I'm gonna start my turn. Not so fast, buddy. Our turn. And they start doing their combos on your turn. And those combos take forever. You're just looking at this entire thing like... You just did all of that stuff? Yep. All right, you can continue to your turn now. Wait, this was my turn? Right, this was my turn. What do you mean this was my turn? You did all of that on my... Okay, what the... Okay, what the... And then you had the other... And as bad as that one was, then you had Snake Eyes. Because Snake Eyes did that on both turns. Their turn starts, does a whole 10, 30-minute combo. And you're sitting there like, are you done yet? Yeah, I got everything done. Okay, thank God, finally. I draw my card. And now that you drew your card, I'm going to continue. What? I'm sorry, what? And then they continue their combo. On your turn as well. And that is another 30-minute combo. I may be exaggerating about the 30 minutes, but it's still a really, really long time. On both turns. And one of those turns is yours. And then you lose. I don't know where this idea came from, but then you just lose it all. This is why I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't get me wrong, I love the game. And when I'm playing with some friends casually, it's gonna be an enjoyable situation. But Master Duel, on the other hand, What would that be? I'm thinking about raiding out because I think the next move I need to do is draw a Dark Magician and Flame Swordsman, and I feel like that's going to take me a minute. That is definitely going to take me a minute. So I'm going to come back to this art piece maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday. Which, by the way there, folks, Tuesday, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be showcasing both I'm going to be showcasing both updates for the Lampy model as well as the bird. So look forward to that. Bird's getting new wings. Lampy's getting a new weapon. Find out what those are on Tuesday. Look forward to that. I don't think I ran into Snake Eyes yet. You don't want to. You don't want to. You dodged a bullet. I haven't played in a solid minute. Same. I haven't played because of cards like that, because of combos like that. Chrome mentioned slams out of the cupboard. Quee, what are you doing in the cupboard? Get out of the cupboard there, Quee. Get Quee. Nope, don't you close that door on me. Quee, get out of the cupboard. Quee. Okay, they're gone. Alright, whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go find something to raid, and I'll be back on Tuesday. It was nice hanging out. Likewise, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Gonna be good? I hope so. I hope y'all enjoy. We're gonna go see who is on at this hour that we could raid at this time. Let me see. I think we got a couple of options. We got a good number of options here, as a matter of fact. Oh, you know what? This person raided us once before. Oh, and they're working on Live 2D. I know who we're going to drop everybody off with. They raided us once before. Let's raid them back. We're going to be raiding into a Hitsuri. They're currently working on a Live 2D model. I don't know if it's for them or if it's for someone else. But it just says Live 2D. Yeah. Going back to the Live 2D rigging, let's show them some support. I don't know why the raid message doesn't work for anyone else. Hold on a minute. But yeah, use that raid message. There we go. Now we'll be back on Tuesday. In the meantime, y'all go get some sleep. Y'all go get some rest. All of that good stuff. And with that being said, thank you all for stopping by. If you would like to keep up the channel, or if you would like to support the channel, one good way you could do so is by checking out the links page over here. Over there, we got all sorts of different ways where you can keep up with the channel. We got the Discord, we got the Twitters, we got the Blue Skies. If you want to see what sort of work we're working on, when we're working on it, when we stream, all of that, see the end results, all of that sort of stuff. And thank you. Or yeah, also if you want to support the channel, we got a lot of different ways you could do so. We got affordable models on the Etsy page. We got free stuff on the coffee page. We got Lampy plushies and Lampy figures on the whatchamacallit, the fourth wall page. And if you or someone you know would like to, or is looking for live 2D models, both big and small, whether it just be the art or just the rig, or emotes, assets, character sheets, character concepts, and animations, you can either contact me directly or go to the vgen page. Every little bit helps because it keeps the roof over my head and it keeps the internet on. With that being said, thank you all for stopping by. Always remember, you're all awesome in your own way because you folks make these streams and this community what it is. It's awesome chatting with you folks, cracking jokes, brainstorming, all that good stuff. And if you lurk, that's great too. And the fact that you took the time of your day to have this bug rambling on and drawing in the background means more to me than you could possibly imagine. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Alright, I'm gonna go pass out, go show them support, show them respect, all of that good stuff, and I hope you all have a good night, a better tomorrow, and a great week. Take care now there, everybody. And keep up.